Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Stream Minecraft. You know, I almost said let's play together Minecraft because for some reason my brain is in that let's play together mindset. I'm not sure why I did that, but whatever, it's fine. Welcome back to the lovely Minecraft level. I hope everybody has been having an amazing day, a fantastic day, because I certainly have, for the most part. And I want to say something, because I've been having an idea that has been flowing through my brain since probably the beginning of today. And the idea is this. So, you know, I kind of feel like, and now it's just raining on my parade, geez. I kind of feel like if we're going to make a path to go from here to the observation floor in this place, and then a path going towards the village that way, and then potentially a future path going that way, why not make a big, like, thing and connect this with this and, like, have, like, a big kind of compound, like, right here? Like, why not do that? You know, maybe we could just put the aquariums in here and have like a nice little aquarium thing going on here. You know, why can't we do that? Why not? You know, I almost feel like it would be a huge undertaking. But here's the thing, and this is why I'm thinking this. So I was watching Ryan 3000 yesterday, and I was thinking to myself, his little hotel that he has for the villagers is probably as big as this compound right here. And he's got so many villagers in there all at once that to me it just screams, you know, there's just no room, you know. And I'm like, I have a very similar compound. You know, I have a very similar hootamajig thingamabob. And in all honesty, I think we should make something way larger than what he's got. I also like what he does where, like, he splits... Okay, what am I doing? There we go. He splits the things there and then makes it so that he has plenty of sticks. Also, I see somebody's in the chat, and I bet you it's a medic. Medic! Medic! What's going on, buddy? If that is you, I can't tell. I gotta switch to live chat here. There we go. Now I see your comment. What's up, medic? How's it going, my friend? Emoji spin. See, I always know it's you in the chat when, like, there are a ton of emojis. Also, my brain just literally had a fart there and was like, when the heck did I make all these shovels? Oh, man, I am a silly goose. So what we're going to do is we are going to do something that I have been meaning to do for a while, and I talked about it the last stream, and that is we are not going to have any room whatsoever. I can tell you that right now. Emoji spam recognition. Yeah, exactly. You know what? For now, I think I'm just going to put like 5 of these in this chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna put those in there because... Oh, do we not have any more room for the sticks? Well, hot diggity dog. Luckily, there's a chest above the thing there that I can put stuff in. We're gonna put that in there. And then the wood, I always forget, goes in here. And there are more sticks, so they're gonna go in here. And so the plan... Fart sprinkles in... Oh my god, dude. That's too funny. That's too funny, girl. Just too funny. So the plan is what I've been talking about briefly yesterday, which is I kind of want to get rid of this hill over here. I'm considering getting rid of the hill over here, but I kind of don't want to do that. Something's telling me that I should get rid of this hill. So we're going to get rid of this hill. But first, we're going to get rid of the hill that's over here that connects this place to here. And the reason why we're going to get rid of this first is because it's a little bit easier and I feel like it. So, Pengus. I want to not only expand the compound, but I also want to have an expanded area for trees. Hill of a time. Oh, I also forgot I have this here, which I don't know why I completely forgot about that because we used it the last stream. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my brain, other than I had coffee today, which I haven't had coffee in a while, so that's good. I guess that's good. I have no idea. Wife and I were watching My Hero Academia, getting caught up on that. We're finally on the season 5 thing where everybody's like fighting each other, like Class A's fighting Class B and all that sort of stuff. And quite frankly, it's cool. But at the same time, I'm kind of just like, okay, when are we going to see the guy with the face? Or when are we going to see the guy with the face? When are we going to see the guy with the hand on his face? The all for one or whatever thing. I mean, I get it. They got to, like, hone in their powers and such. But, like, when are we going to see that battle? Like, I feel extremely impatient with this anime. I like My Hero Academia, but I'm just like, bruh, like, come on. When are we going to get to the really good stuff? The stuff where the action takes place. I mean, there is a lot of action. You get to see all the new moves and such, but like, it's kind of, I don't know. Can we just get to the point, please? I don't understand why anime has to be so long and drawn out with their stuff. Like, just get to the point, Get to the freaking point. Anywho, enough talking about anime. Special suspenses that put you on edge. Yeah, I mean, it's nice and all. Oh my. And they show you the hero. I mean, that's nice, but like, I can only go for so long, and then bad mojo happens, and I don't want to talk about that on stream because bad mojo is bad mojo. So, this is a family-friendly Christian Minecraft server here, family-friendly Phoenix Minecraft server. If you don't get that reference, you just got to go back to 2015, if not maybe a little bit earlier than that. So, 11 years ago memes for the win. Oh, man, why is my back suddenly hurting me? I don't understand. Speaking of pain and stuff, I hope that this stream does not randomly cut out like it did towards the end yesterday, because I'm trying my best to not put my face into the monitor. You're good. You're good, medic. Keep going with the off filter, my friend. Like, seriously, I do appreciate it. Yeah, no, like my stream was just going off and on towards the end, and I just was very confused. But I think that's because my left hand was on the part where the Wi-Fi, I guess, comes in. And it was, I guess, blocking the signal somehow. And I don't know. So I think my Wi-Fi is fine. I think it's just my computer is built weird. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to really say about that. I also don't know what I'm going to do with all this dirt. Because, quite frankly, I don't really need all the dirt. Unless I somehow build some kind of a dirt farm or something, which, again, don't know what the purpose of that would be. Or maybe I could put it in the aquarium, which would be nice. Let me check y'all's browser history. Oh, God. Look, I have a clean browser history, my friend. I have no issues there, okay? PS2 Freak says very suspiciously. Speaking of browser history, I was watching some of my Left 4 Dead 2 videos, and I was thinking, maybe one of these days we could get back into that. I don't know, Medic, if you have the game or not, but I don't know. I'm suddenly getting a crazy feeling that I should be playing Left 4 Dead 2 again. Also, since when was it 1842? That's crazy. PS2 Freak clean. PS2 Freak? A clean freak? What's up with that? I was going to say for a second there, I thought my inventory was full, but no, I was picking up everything. You do not have Left 4 Dead? Bruh. We gotta get you that game. That is a really fun game. I do have Back 4 Blood, which I know Hellish Monkey is kind of iffy about. But I got it because it was on sale, and I was like, why not? Your mommy told you couldn't have it. You may buy it anyways. Excellent. Just buy it anyway. My mommy said I couldn't have Grand Theft Auto, and yet I have the 5th one. So, ha. Technically, I've played several GTA games in the past. GTA, I want to say Vice City, if not San Andreas. If not 4. I think I've more so played 4 than anything, because one of my best friends had the game, and we just played the heck out of it, and it was super fun. Oh gosh, why would you play it during school? Some NSFW stuff going on. Some bad mojo. Bad mojo there, man. Some bad mojo. I'm gonna have so much glass. It's not even gonna be funny. Prime time. Prime time, school time, yeah. So the other reason why I want to dig this hill up here is because my little cubby hole is there, but then I also have the mine thing over that way, and I want to have an easier access to it. And I feel like by digging up this whole section here, it will give me easier access to it. Because the original plan for it was to have like a big mine shaft type thing as the opener, and then it just kind of evolved into that little cubby hole that's over there. And then I just completely didn't do any more to it, and now I'm ready to build some more stuff. I actually don't know what I'm going to build to replace this hill, I should say. I have no idea what I'm going to build. It might be some more villager houses if we do get more villagers, or it could be something else. I really am not sure what else it could be. But for right now, we're going to demolish this hill. This is making me think of Season 3 of my Let's Play Together Minecraft. Because there was a part, I think, of either Season 2 or Season 3 where Hellish Monkey and I just kind of destroyed the hill that was behind our house. And I think Winter was involved with that too. Mommy told me that I couldn't demolish hills anymore. Oh no. I don't even know where to go from that, to be honest. Where do I go from the non-hill destroying stuff? Where do I go indeed? Yeah, all this hill is going to be destroyed. It's going to be donezo. We're not going to have it anymore. It's going to be flat. And now I got to reload my pickaxes by going back into the base, which I may as well do anyway because I need to grab more. Well, I need to grab more shovels, but I also need to put stuff in the base. And by stuff, I mean all the dirt and stuff that I've collected, and now all the freaking eggs that I've collected. Start your dominance at hill cleaning. Oh gosh. You know, I do have TNT, speaking of that. I do have that somewhere in the chest, I think. Where did I put that? Pretty sure I have TNT. Yeah, here we go. One little block of TNT. Technically could destroy the whole entire hill if I wanted to. But do I want to? Actually, you know what? Squirrel it. We're going to do that. We're going to do that because why the pingus not? Okay, so this is practically full, so I'm going to put all the... Actually, wait. I don't want sand. I don't want stone in here. Giving all the emojis to destroying the hill with TNT. Sand, sandstone, dirt. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, yeah. So that has no room in it. So we're going to put all the eggs in here. And then stone goes in here. That goes in there. I need my other shovels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have another? I don't have another shovel in there. Okay. All right. Well, we've got our TNT. We've got our flint and steel. It's time to cause some chaos over here. Now, what this chaos is going to do, we all know. We all know what it's going to do. But where I'm going to put this is another question entirely, because look at how big this hill is right here. You know, this is a huge hill. Maybe I'll just put it right... Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I want to keep going with this hill. Squirrel it. Run away. Kaboom! Well, it's a pretty decent crater there. It's definitely worth it, I think. It was almost as big as a creeper explosion. Only way not a creeper explosion. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why does it say there's another dirt block over there on the mini map? Oh, there are like 2 or 3. Wowee. All right, well, there you go. We've got this huge hill to conquer, and I feel like it's going to take all of stream, and I'm literally doing right now what I said I wouldn't do, which is literally shove my face into the monitor. So, as a result, it may take way more than what I have in terms of shovel here to get rid of this hill. So maybe we don't worry about getting rid of all of the hill. Maybe we just kind of, I don't know. Maybe we get rid of... I don't know. I'm just going to keep digging. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. You know what? Maybe I'll just get rid of these 3 columns of blocks in this section here. And then after that, we see where we are in terms of like stuff and things used to dig. And stuff and things used to get rid of stone. Because, again, I thought the hill was a little bit smaller than what it actually is. So clearly, I don't think we want to get rid of all of it. I think maybe part of it will do. Maybe we just dig until we get to where my thing is. And by my thing, I mean the cubby hole. We just kind of destroy the part of the hill until we get to the cubby hole. That way, maybe I can connect the cubby hole to the villager area, which will then be connected to my house. So then we'll have like a pretty huge compound, which means, you know, I almost... well, okay. Let me start from the beginning. like I said at the very beginning of this live stream, I had a plan to connect the villager compound with my house, and I was thinking of redoing both the house and the villager compound, but I definitely did a lot of effort and work on both of those things in mining, all of that deep slate and all of that tuff. And I kind of don't want to go on a crazy, tough mining adventure or deep slate mining adventure. But then again, we are trying to make an amazing city here, I feel. And in order to do that, a lot of things need to happen. And if those things involve me going into the mines and doing what I'm doing to this dirt with a bunch of pickaxes and getting a ton of stone and such, then I guess that's going to be the case. And I know a lot of people probably are going to be on this and be like, PS2 Freak, this is just like Ryan Trahan's world. It's Minecraft torture to the nth degree. And I'm like, well, that I guess maybe that's the sacrifice we have to make here in order for progress to be made. Because I would like to have a really awesome base that I continuously stream for you all. And I know what I have here in this house is pretty cool, and what I have with the villager section is pretty cool. But I figure if we're gonna capture both villages, this can't do. This is too small. I feel like we need something larger, and I almost want the villagers to kind of come and go into my house as they please too, because I feel like they should have that opportunity. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I want the villagers to live with me, and I want them to, I want us to establish a good rapport with each other and have a good relationship and be able to trade frequently and get good deals, because Jeffrey would be very sad if we didn't get good deals with his villagers. And that's what I want. That's what I want from this game. I want the good deals. I want Jeffrey's good deals, and I want his Emporium to grow. Because if his Emporium doesn't grow, then what are we going to do with ourselves? Whatever are we to do without Jeffrey's Good Deals Emporium? And I feel like we need Jeffrey's Good Deals Emporium to shine, especially for all the Jeffreys that have all of the good deals. And in order to do that, we must be, hardworking and determined at this game, which means we need to stone shovel max and stone pickaxe max the heck out of this jank. And I know what you all are thinking. PS2 Freak, you could create stone farms for this. You could create iron farms for this. You could be like Ryan 3000 and embarrass yourself by creating your own little farms and whatnot. And to that I say, but I am my own self, and I don't care if I'm embarrassed, and I don't care if Ryan Trahan's embarrassed by the stuff that he does, because he lives to be a silly goose on YouTube. And I also live to be a silly goose on YouTube, and I endeavor to be a silly goose on YouTube for as long as I live. God dang it. So by golly, we are going to Giga Max the Chad off of every single stone pickaxe, every single stone shovel, every single stone Ryan Trahan that we can make, and make a joyride out of it. Because that's the PS2 Freak way. And I swear to goodness, if anybody wants to clip that whole entire speech and put it up on YouTube for themselves, it's going to be an inspiration. And by golly, I don't know what else to say. So there you go. By golly, we're going to do it. By golly, if I'm not PS2 Freak 11223. And by golly, if I'm not going to be a popular YouTuber, actually, I don't think I'm ever going to be a popular YouTuber, and that's fine, Medic. Definitely, you can clip it later. All good. Oh man, I was gonna say, am I picking up this stuff? Because I don't hear the little pops every time I pick up stuff. But then again, maybe my ears are clogged with a bunch of Pingus. It does also kind of sound like I have a cold, but I don't. I still, timestamp it for sure. What was it, like 20 minutes? At the 20-minute mark, we just kind of rambled on about ramble things. I will say the other thing too is I kind of was looking forward to destroying this whole entire hill because I need some more stone, like regular stone, because I want to maybe possibly, actually no, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I do want to make a wall around this Opodulum. So I need as much cobblestone as I can get because I feel like this is going to be a huge wall, and I need all the stone that I can get. So yeah, there you go. I also kind of want, the diorite and granite and the other stuff. Speaking of stone, I was looking at some amethyst stuff, and I was reading about it. Apparently, like real life amethyst goes with granite, I think, or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I have to reread all that stuff again. But it was quite interesting to me that like amethyst and I think granite go together. So it gave me kind of an idea, like if we mined up a bunch of amethyst block and we put the block with the granite and stuff, maybe we could create some kind of a house with it or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of, again, rambling on. Okay, this is all sand, so this needs to go in here, seeing as our chests are becoming more full now. Which, again, is fine by me, because I do want full chests and stuff. We got some more seeds, which I probably could feed to the chickens, which could give me more chickens. And again, I know what you're thinking, PS2 Freak. You could put hoppers underneath the chickens and get more eggs that way. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Or, where the heck are my sticks? Oh, they're over here. Or, I could just, actually, do I have them? I have more shovels, don't I? Yeah, I have those 2 shovels. Do I have any more? I have a pickaxe there, so we'll put that in our thing. Oh, yeah, I have these. Well, I'm not going to use those just yet, actually. Wait, I saw a shovel. Here we go. I think that's it in terms of shovels. I need to get another stone hoe going, too. But that will be for later. Right now, I would like to make another 10 of the shovels. Need a Gigamax at stone hoe. Yeah, I know. I definitely will. We'll do that in a bit, like I said. Alright, this needs to go in there. I don't know why I completely ignored the fact that the dirt was in my inventory still. Okay, you know what? Bread can go there. This can go in here. We're just gonna do this. Line it all up so that it's easier for me to just keep digging. Why do I hear random water flowing? I don't know why I hear random water flowing. What is going on here? Is this thing not growing because this melon decided to pop itself right there? Because if that's the case, Just going to do that. The melon can pop itself there. I actually would be upset if that was the case, not going to lie. Actually, I'm just going to grab all these melons right now. So I'm distracted by melons. You could say I have a bit of melancholy. I know, dumb joke is dumb. I'll never say it again. Okay, so at some point, too, I probably should plant some flowers around here because I do want to get beehive. I do want to have a beehive, which would be nice. It would be nice to have a beehive around here. Yeah, so I feel like I have some decent plans going on with this world. And I feel like the only way to do the plans is by a lot of grinding. And if you don't like grinding, then I'm sorry. But it's going to happen. And I hate for everybody to despise it. But again, it's just going to happen. It is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. I also feel like I could just kind of build around both my house and the villager compound here. Gigamaxing my miner. Mining. Mining up the stone, the sandstone. We could also build a villager thing out of sandstone. I think that would be quite interesting. I would totally be down for that. Gigamaxing and YouTubing. Gigamaxing on the YouTubes. YouTube maxing for the win. I should probably put that back in my inventory. Or back in my hand slot. I can make a hand slot. PS2 Freak, what does that even mean? I have no idea. Coffee is really taking control right now. I say words and I don't know what they mean. Har, 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 har. Alright, grabbing all the random blocks that have fallen to the ground instead of straight in front of me. So the reason why I kind of want to somewhat redo things is because, again, like I said, the villagers I feel aren't going to have enough room in their compound over here. And I feel like the tree that is right here, I kind of don't want that tree anymore there. So we're going to get rid of that. I'm not sure what's going on with these farms here. They're slowly growing. These guys, I think, are done. But we're not worried about that right now. We're worried about literally taking down this hill. Which, as y'all can see, is looking actually pretty good. Like, not gonna lie. There's a part of me that wants to build the fence or build the wall like right here so that there's just this path going along here. But then I feel like if I build it two things high, like something could potentially jump over this and then land into the base. Like a goat or something. I mean, a goat probably would jump over this anyway. So I don't know what I'm talking about with that, but I'm thinking like a random zooming hellish monkey probably could do something like that. Oh my gosh, my back itches. You know, you've been sitting for too long when your back and your butt itch like crazy. So maybe I should not sit for too long and actually touch grass for once. I mean, technically I do that every day anyway, coming to and leaving from work. Although it's more asphalt type thing than it is grass. Because, you know, perks of working in a city. I guess I could talk about what happened today coming home from work. Every time I come home from work, like the past probably week or so, there have been like random news reporters doing their thing. And I'm kind of just like, well, that's cool. You know, they're on the other side of the road from where I'm walking, so I don't feel like I'm disturbing them. But today of all days, I was walking down, and there was a news crew right there in front of my path. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I don't want to disturb this guy because, you know, it looks like he's live. I don't want to accidentally run into him and mess up the whole entire news story and then become a crazy YouTube sensation. Crazy dude who wasn't paying attention as he was walking runs into news reporter for no reason. Yeah, I didn't want to become that guy. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go across the street and continue to walk down the path to where I need to go. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I went to the crosswalk to cross the street, Dude Man was done with his story. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm passing this guy anyway. I had no idea who he was, though. So I couldn't tell you if, you know, he was famous or not. But maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Look at this, though. Look at this hill. I mean, we just like... It looks like we just kind of took a thing and just went, you know, just randomly flattened all that jank. Man, look at this. This is crazy. Some crazy stuff going on here. What is down there? I don't know what's down there. Nothing is down there at all. Did I waste my TNT block, by the way? I almost feel like I did. I mean, if I did, it's fine. I don't really care. Just going to dig that up for prosperity's sake. Yeah, I think we wasted our TNT block because look at this. I mean, we're barely even to where the hole was made, which is right there. Now it's just going to look like a random creeper hole. Or, you know what we could do, folks? We could make this where the nether is. You know, put the nether right here. This could be the nether hole. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking this could be the nether hole. I think we're gonna make this the nether hole, and we're gonna put the nether in here, and it's gonna be right here. And yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking about using this place anyway as like a, you know, thing. I feel like this was a creeper hole. You know what? I'm just going to fill the creeper hole because I feel like it. Fill the creeper hole. Fill the creeper hole. Fill the creeper hole. Fill the creeper hole. There we go. Yay, it looks totally normal and natural and as if nothing ever happened. Yay. This, on the other hand, that's going to be the nether hole. Or it could be the splash house. I have no idea. But yeah, this is our little mine over here. Our little cubby hole is over here somewhere, right there. Actually, you know what? I have no idea how... Yeah, you know what? Come to think of it, I have no idea how we're going to... Because we would need to dig all of that. Like literally all of this. And we're going to do it anyway. Because I said so. Gosh darn it. We're going to do it anyway. It's going to happen. Riveting content on the PS2 Freak channel. Just so riveting. It's already day 80. You know, there was somebody a couple streams ago that said something like, hey, you should do like a thing of 100 days in Minecraft, and I'm trying to see like what happens in this world within like 100 days. Okay, I think we're gonna stop there so that I can start on this other sand over here. Because again, when you have all these sandstone blocks, you know, you can't just take a shovel to them. You gotta actually mine them. So, and again, folks, I don't know if I said this or not. I probably did, but I do actually want to dig the hill to where our little cubby hole is anyway. So that way, you know, we can connect areas. We can connect the cubby hole with the rest of the city. And yeah, kind of go from there. I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. It's going to happen. It's going to for darn sure happen. But at least now, you know, I have a whole section where I can put more trees if I wanted to. Oh, look, coal. Wowee. See, digging actually is a good thing. I say that as I collect like a poop ton of freaking sand blocks. Alright, let's see here. So our cubby hole actually is right here. Which means I have to mine all this jank here. How did I forget that sand block? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm going to have to mine all of this. Which again is fine. It's what I wanted to do anyway. It's what I had planned to do all along. Maybe we can find some more ores, which would be nice. Get some more stuff cooking. If you know what I'm saying. Well, that's sand right there. Again, how did I miss this? Unless it was because I just didn't dig this part up. Which makes sense. Kind of. We've got one more Minecraft minute until it becomes dark. I don't want to stop, but I'm gonna probably have to here soon. And by stop, I mean, like, go to bed. And by go to bed, I mean sleep in my Minecraft bed. Because it's not even, like, 10 o'clock my time. I mean, you can see on the mini-map what time it is as I'm live streaming this. So, this is true. If only the game would let me go into my very comfortable bed. But you know what? That's fine, because I can go in here and put all of the fun and exciting things that I have dug up. Actually, wait. I don't want sandstone in here. I want sand in here. I don't want sandstone in here. Stone goes in the stone chest. There we go. I also don't know why I have watermelons in my inventory here. Put the watermelons there. Alright, let's reorganize our inventory here. There we go. Put that shovel there. And then we'll come down here and go to sleepy sleep. You know, the other reason why I want to reorganize and like redo things is because I kind of don't like the fact that I have to go up and down a ladder just to access a bunch of stuff. I feel like it's kind of annoying. So, in all honesty, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna redo everything. Or try to redo everything. Dude, this is like looking crazy over here. Not gonna lie. This is looking insane. I don't know why I just did that. Should have used the other one. Should have used the other one, but I didn't. 'Cause I'm a silly goose. Yes, I am. Yeah, so I think we're probably, if we need to, we can use the sandstone to build more houses for the villagers if they want to have like a sandy house. Which I think would be really cool, to be honest. I think it would be a really neat thing for the villagers. I think they'd be very, I guess, comfortable in sandy houses, even though they're like savanna villagers. I'm sure they'd be very confused, but also very grateful at the same time. Ooh, hello, Cole. I shall dig you later. Because there's coal right there, too. But I've got a hill to get rid of. Or at least somewhat get rid of. Yeah, I think after this, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the caves and start digging like crazy in there. Just kind of strip mining, you know. This is the digging episode, which I'm sure everybody totally likes and enjoys. It's kind of like Ryan Trahan's exploration episode, only with digging. If that makes any sense, which it doesn't, and that's okay. Digging, digging, digging a hill. Because why not? It's for the thrill. There's probably an easier way to do this, but y'all know me. I like to do things the hard way. If only I had more TNT, but that ain't gonna happen right now. Getting the more TNT. How in tarnations did this block get all the way over there? That makes no sense. God dang it. That makes no sense whatsoever. But that block went all the way over there. How in tarnation did that happen? Somebody explain that to me. In the simplest terms of simplicity. Simplest terms of simplicity. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Mining up so much sandstone. I don't know what to do with it all. Y'all should really post in the chat, if not, post in the comments if you've gotten this far in the video. And let me know what ideas you have for, you know, sandstone. Because in all honesty, I really don't know what I could do. Hi, Medic. I know you're here. I mean, do you have any ideas, Medic? Yeah, Sandstone Castle, but I mean, I've already got like that going on in the house, and I kind of want to expand both and connect both. I don't know where I would put a sandstone castle either, unless, well, I don't know. But it's possible. I'm not saying that's not out of the question. Good Lord. What if you went sideways into the sandstone airport? I mean, this almost kind of is like a strip of land here. Or a highway going this way. I mean, maybe I could make the bridge out of sandstone. That could be an idea. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Other than just randomly walking around here. Trying to figure out what needs to be dug up. Okay. So all of this needs to be dug up here. It's going to be a lot. Do you like a history nerd building? I could do that. Like an Egyptian pyramid type thing. Oh wait, I have shovels in my inventory. What am I doing? Structure and create a small model. Yeah, I could. I could do that. Cultural tribute. Yeah. I could do that. That is an idea. The other thing is I have no idea what to do with all this stone. Or all this, not stone, all of this dirt. No earthly idea what to do with all this dirt. I mean, I am going to use some of the dirt for, the tree farm to put all the tree saplings and stuff, but I don't know what to do with the remainder blocks of dirt. Like, maybe I could, well, I was going to say make another farm or something, but that wouldn't make any sense. Then again, I mean, this little section over here is very sandy. If I want to make another farm, I could use the dirt to replace the sand. See, I kind of want to do a dirt road, but not really, because I feel like that's not fancy. A dirt pit. Hello, Gordon. Look, Gordon, ropes. We can use these to traverse big pits. Help me, Gordon. I hope Wayne Radio can still create his creations of, AI, self-aware, blah, blah, blah. Because I haven't seen the newest episode yet of the Half-Life 2 version. And I'm, dying to see what he's going to do with that. So the Half-Life 1 was just such a genius thing. I mean, it was hilarious. It was funny. So many quotable moments. And now you're doing Half-Life 2, which is fantastic. I just want to know how that's going to turn out, But I get it, productions like that take a lot of time, a lot of effort. So, I don't know when he's going to upload that stuff. I hope it's soon, though. Really hope it's soon. All right, well, I am trying to think of how to get down there without breaking anything. I don't know if there's a way that can be done to get down. Not going to worry about it, though, because I'm going to dig the poo out of this section here. Digging the poo out of the section. I feel like this is going to... Well, that's an interesting factoid there, Medic. About plutonium. See, I figured it out. Look at that. With the help of plutonium, I figured out my conundrum. Thank you, Medic. You saved the day. Yeah, this is going to be a big empty space over here. Like a big empty space. I mean, we're talking ginormous empty space, so huge and so big. I don't know where I was going with that, though, to be honest. It just kind of, went the way that it went, and now I kind of regret going in that direction. The half-life of a Medic Alpha is to be determined by science. Do you need big pits and rope to help you determine that? Because I do have some whatchamadoodle in the base. I do have some leads. Do have some leads in the base. Mostly pits and rope. Spooder rope. I do have... I think I've got a stack of 64 spider web. That's mainly from the mine shafts that I explored at the very beginning of doing this level, which now just feels like forever ago that we started this, but I think it's been pretty much a month, I would say. Gosh, I really don't know what to do with this section. I'll probably figure something out. Definitely a tree farm over here. But maybe I could put some more animal farms over here. That probably be good. Maybe some mob farms, Get some XP from that jank. Get some XP. XP farming for the win. All right, speaking of farms, when is my jink going to fully grow? Oh, look, it's fully grown. Hot diggity dog. You know what? Let's get distracted by that and take a little breather. Get some more melons and get some more beetroots. In fact, I'm going to need a lot of beetroots because if we're going to, improve the XP and stuff of the villagers, one of the farmers has a beetroot thing, and I would like to improve upon his whatchamadoodles, his trades, so that way we can be like Ryan Trahan and have like some really good trades and stuff with the villagers. All right, well, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of this wheat because it's here and I need to get rid of it. So hopefully it can all grow at the same time, and hopefully it doesn't take forever to grow at the same time. I was going to say, where are my other seeds? I mean, I shouldn't be panicking about that because I have plenty of regular wheat seeds in my farming chest. But it still kind of freaks me out because I'm like, bruh, what the ping is, bruh. Alright, carrots. Get all these lovely carrots. Maybe we'll grow some more pigs while we're at it. Because there's one section of the pig farm that's kind of lacking. And I feel like we need some more pigs. Just because. Just because. I know those chickens are balking for some seeds. I shouldn't be running on my farm. Running is bad mojo on the farm. Don't do it. Even though I'm thinking, old Minecraft logic there. Because apparently they improved it to where, you don't have to lose your farm if you run on it. Although for some reason they still allow the jumping to ruin your farm, which still irks me. Not gonna lie. They need to fix that. Really need to fix that. Alright, all the farms are pretty much done. These are the pigs that I would like to multiply. Hello, my pig friends. Be fruitful and multiply. Yes. Be fruitful and multiply. Alright, I think that's pretty much it there. These cows are looking a little thin here. Okay, I shouldn't have jumped all the way in. Be fruitful and multiply. Is that it? Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. So we're going to multiply those cows. Those are probably going to be our cows that we slaughter. I know, it's very sad. These cows, I'm not going to worry about. The sheep, though, I am going to be fruitful and multiply here. That'd be funny if, like, this cow somehow mated with the sheep, and then you have, like, a sheep cow. It'd be very confusing. But, there we go. We've got enough pigs over here. And then the chickens... I don't know. Maybe we need more chickens. Be fruitful and multiply, my chickens. Be like Ryan Trahan. Ah... Is that it? Everybody good? Everybody multiplying in here? Are we good? Okay. I heard another pop of egg. Alright, well, I declared this little area here pretty much full. I think these guys are full over here. We may expand. I think the sheep are pretty much done. She-cow. Or maybe a calp. Oh my Lanta. That was a, what was that kind of a burp right there, PS2 freak? Oh gosh, my inventory's full. I need to go back. My inventory is full. I need to go back to my base and put things in the thing. That's what I need to do. Mega breeding is a thing in my... Yeah. Ryan Trahan actually has, I think... Did I just put Okay, never mind. Because I have sandstone here. And I don't want to put the sandstone in with the sand. But Ryan Trahan has a mod where like all the chickens are together in like one, like they merge into one, and it's like, whoa. I mean, you kind of have to do that when you're Ryan Trahan trying to, match the subscriber count to the whatever, to the amount of chickens, so on and so forth. All right, so all that's full. Let's put these guys in here. Bam. And I think that is it. I do remember your Ender Chicken. That was crazy. One of these days I'll hop on your server, Medic, and I'll actually do that. I kind of want to do that when I create my new channel, to be honest, Medic. So that can be like one of the first Let's Plays that I do. So I want to do a Let's Play to the stuff on your server. A special Let's Play Minecraft thing. Hello, dolphins. You playing with my sugar cane? Is that what you're doing there? Yeah, you leap over that way. One of these days you'll be in this aquarium. Actually, no, that's terrible. I'm not going to do that. A combo Let's Play? Like you and me? I would not mind doing that, to be honest. Wouldn't mind doing that. Oh yeah, I was gonna name these guys, but I don't think I have any name tags. That was my other plan too, was to name those, but I don't have an anvil and I don't have a name tag, so there's really no point in me doing that, unfortunately. I was going to make paper out of the sugar cane. That is what I was going to do. There we go. Then we go back up here. Put this in the materials chest for later. Because the reason why I want to keep one specific cow and slaughter the other. Udder. That's funny. Is because I want to get more leather. And I know if I go out into the wilderness and slaughter cows, I'm going to lose those particular cows and I'm going to be sad. So I don't want to necessarily slaughter those cows just yet. I do want to slaughter the cows that I have, though. Which I know sounds kind of bad and terrible and horrible, but we do need leather. Because I have no idea when I'm ever going to find the stronghold, because we have yet to get an ender ball. So yeah. The Minecraft world is still young, even though it is day 82. I've been playing this for, I think, 5 days now, IRL. Which is crazy to think about, that I've been playing this for 5 days now. Okay, you need to go over there. You need to go there. Oh, man. This is a really fun world, though. I do like this world. I feel like I've gotten a lot of good things from it. Stuff that I never would have imagined in, previous worlds that I've done. Oh, and I need to bring my shovels down here. So we're going to leave that there so I can get up there. But now is the time that I mine the lovely coal. Because coal blocks. Look at all this coal block. I love me some coal block. Yummy, yummy coal block. Coal block. Kind of sucks that it's like over here, but I digress. It is fine. We'll just have a random little cubby hole here for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Mainly to confuse me, if anything. I mean, it looks so off, but there's nothing I can really do about that. To be brutally honest. Doop doop doo, doop doop doo. And then I kind of want to re-look into maps again, because I totally thought that maps still do the thing where when you move around with them in your hand, they fill in. But apparently that's not the case, because I found like 3 empty maps, and I right-clicked, and all of a sudden everything filled in. And I was just like, well, that's nice, but that's not really what I wanted to do. So, what the Pingus game? We're getting there, though, folks. We're getting there. Kind of a long journey-ish. But, dang, we've been doing this for an hour already. You know, I thought that, you know, since it's Friday, and since nothing's going on for me Saturday, that, you know, I would just play this game and time would go extremely slow. But no, like, time is extremely fast, it seems, tonight. Maxing of Minor and Final Fantasy XIV. Good. Glad that it keeps you company, my friend. 'Tis the whole point of this, is to keep one company. I want this to be, again, I want everything that I do to be like a, you know, a thing. Like, it can be in the background, it can be in the foreground, you know. It also kind of makes me really want to do a podcast where I just ramble on about stuff. Random stuff. Doesn't necessarily matter what the stuff is that I ramble on about, but yeah, I don't know. Glad that it keeps you company. Again, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the streams. That's the whole point of the Let's Plays. You know, you can watch it if you want. You don't have to watch it. You can listen to my voice randomly talk about random stuff, about what's happening in the game. I don't have any more pickaxes. God dang it, PS2 Freak. What is wrong with you, dude? Should have brought all the pickaxes in your inventory. But no. Now you gotta shovel your way out of the jiffy that you're in. Or whatever the word is. I don't know what the word is. I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word. I really can't think of the word. Also, there's no way that I could ever do like Ryan Trahan's challenge of like doing Minecraft in 20 to 25 minutes every day. Because if we're doing this dig thing, like, I would want to complete the dig in one fair swoop. But, yeah, no. But I guess that's the point, too, for Ryan Trahan is, you know, he wants to keep playing the game, and there are some videos where he's going past the 25 and 30 minute mark. But he's got to stop at some point, because that's his challenge to himself is, you know, I gotta stop at whatever point. Okay, the inventory is doing all right. The shovel is now broken. So, lettuce, tomatoes, and mushrooms. Keep on trucking here. Digging up some dirt. Digging up some good old dirt. So we'd like to dig up some good old... Oh, that's sandstone. You know what? Doesn't matter to me. If it's sandstone, I'll use my... Actually, you know what? For now, I probably won't. I take back what I was about to say there. But now, I can come up here. I can clear out this dirt over here. Doop-doop-doo. And then we can clear out this. Keep on dirt. Keep on dirt tin. Keep on dirt. Keep on dirt tin. Keep on dirt. Keep on dirt tin. I don't know what I'm singing or saying or doing anymore. Typical catchphrase of PS2 Freak. He never knows what he does, But yet he does it anyway, or says it anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Have we got... Oh, I was going to say, have we gotten to the hole that we exploded? But I don't think we have. The nether hole. And that shovel's done. The nether hole. It's a hole of the nether. I will say this, though. If we continue to build the building of the villagers... Gosh darn it, why did I slip into the freaking water? If we continue to build the building of the villagers, I will wish to go to a basalt biome and get a poop ton of basalt so that I can put that on the ceiling. You know, like what's going on in there. Because that is needed. It is needed for that building. Okay, we're doing pretty good in terms of inventory still, which is great. Problem is, we still have the rest of this hill to dig up here, and that's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. So how's everybody's day? Is everybody doing grand and fine and awesome? Because I had a pretty good day today. It was not too shabby. Like I said, I had coffee for the first time in a good while. It's been a little while. Been trying to wean myself from coffee. Especially since, you know, we changed parking decks and now I have to walk 15 minutes up and down hills just to get to and from work, which in my opinion sucks. But I do need the exercise, but I don't need the pain in my IBS, so you know, I think it's also making my butt itch too, because you know, sweaty butt is a thing. Also don't know why I decided to dig over there. Just that one random hole. One random hole. It's a swampy hole that is swampy. One random hole. Let me guess, this tree is in my path. Please don't tell me this tree is in my path. I really don't feel like pulling out the axes. I really don't. Not that I couldn't, it's just I don't want to. I think the tree is in our path. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, tree. Why you gotta be in the way? Come on, man. Come on, man. Although I shouldn't be complaining, because it could give us apples. I do like apples. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Well, this shovel's about to run out of durability. And there it goes. It's the final shovel. Do-do-do-do-do. Noo-noo-noo. Noo-noo-noo-noo-noo. But can you do it in quack? Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Duck attack. So, just for those of you who are still watching at this point, or if you somehow are tuning in at the 1 hour and 14 minute mark, I am still planning on making a new YouTube channel, and I'm going to call it Duck Attack because, like I've said before in previous live streams, there's this DJ lady from Massachusetts. I think her name is like Virtual Angel or something Angel. I can't remember now what her name is, but she made this music video earlier in the year, and in the music video she shows how she uses coding to write her techno music. and in the coding program, it said something about Duck Attack, and I thought to myself, well, this is a cool name for like a DJ or a band or whatever. Like, I should totally use it for my YouTube channel because I like ducks, and it makes me think of Moon Duck. And yeah, why not? So, 'tis the reasoning behind the name of the new YouTube channel, Duck Attack. It's going to be a Let's Play channel only. So I just do Let's Plays on it. I also will just do live streams, like solo live streams. So a lot of the Minecraft and stuff will be streamed on there. Tony Hawk, all that sort of stuff. That's all going to be streamed on the Duck Attack channel. How in the world did we get this thing full? That is crazy to me. That is super crazy. This thing is already full. Well, it looks like I got to consolidate some things here. Or I just need to make a new chest. Which, you know what? We're going to designate this as the new stone chest right here. I have decreed it so. And now it would seem we're running out of space for this. So that's going to be in there. You shouldn't quit. The quack quack emotes. Yeah, I remember those on the Discord. That, I don't know how to do that on YouTube, though. I don't know how. Oh, there was a shovel in my inventory. What the pingus? Oh, well, it's fine. I'm going to use this stone. I'm going to use that stick. We're going to make some more things. Could, in theory, just pretend that... Yeah, that's true. We could, in theory, I guess. Let's do 10... 10... 10... There's the shovels. And there's that. Whoops. I don't know why I did that. There we go. There are all the pickaxes. My PS2 freak is getting hungry for some reason. A little midnight snack there. And then we're going to go into the bed. Okay, my wrist is starting to hurt. Which actually is not a good thing. Because I know some people who have had like carpal tunnel surgeries and stuff. And quite frankly, I don't want that. So... no, thank you. What was I going to do? I was going to put the stone back in the stone chest. That's what I was going to do. I also was not going to go up. I was going to go down. And for some reason, the game said, no, PS2 freak, you need to go up, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, 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 ba-ba-da, ba-da, 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 ba-ba, up, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba-da, 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 ba-da. Okay. That's enough of that. Probably going to get a copyright strike now. If you've ever watched the K-pop Demon Hunters, you will know what I was singing there. Or if you're a fan of K-pop. So in all honesty, K-pop Demon Hunters was actually a pretty good movie. Like, Roomba Squirrel and I watched it the other day. And I was just like, dang, I totally underestimated that movie. It's really, really good. Can't copyright your darn tootin'. That is for darn sure there, medic. Yeah, no. I will say too, for those who are interested, I actually did meet the one actress from K-pop Demon Hunters. The lady who plays Mira, I think her name is. She's the one with the long pink hair that looks angry all the time. I met that character's voice actor, and she was really nice. And my cousin actually really, really loves the movie. And at the time that I met the actress, I had not seen the movie. So I was like, hey, I'm getting an autograph for my cousin. And yeah, it was really nice. She was really nice. Fun times. Good fun times. I also didn't realize that for the movie, they had the voice actors and then they had the singers. I didn't realize they were separate. I thought they were the same. So when I went up to the voice actor and said, hey, like I saw you on the Thanksgiving Day parade, you did great. She was like, no, I am just the voice actor. Those were the singers that were up there. And I'm like, oh, well now I just feel dumb. Because I didn't realize that. But now I know. Do 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 do. Bip 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 bip. But can you do it in quack? Quack 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 quack. Quack 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 quack. Yeah, that's a golden duck. How about them golden ducks? That'd be really funny if they like added ducks in this game and there was like a golden duck that you could find. I don't know why I just randomly thought of that. You know, speaking of crazy ideas for Minecraft, I don't know if like the developers are going to randomly watch this stream. And I don't know if they're going to watch it to the hour and 21 minute mark. But I had this idea the other day of something interesting that they could do. And they could probably... With this idea, they could probably improve upon the archaeology update that they did like a while back, where you got the brush and all that sort of stuff, and you find random things with the brush under like unusual dirt or unusual sand or whatever it's called. So when a player dies, when they drop their stuff, what could happen is instead of their stuff completely disappearing, their stuff could like decompose into bone meal, and then eventually the bone meal, if the stuff hasn't been like picked up or whatever, the bone meal could seep into the ground, and then you could find the bone meal by using the whatever, the brush, and yeah, you just go from there. I think it's a really neat idea. I don't know how it could be implemented, but I think it'd be really cool, be a really neat update to that particular like part of Minecraft. So if anybody agrees with me, like let me know. I think it'd be really cool. I also cannot wait until the Aether actually becomes mainstream, because I really do want to do a Let's Play to that too, of the Aether, which I think, Medic, your thing has the Aether, or does it? I feel like it does, but I also could be incorrect in that assumption. There goes that shovel. We're almost done with completely getting rid of this dirt, which I think is great. What I don't think is great is all this water right here. But that's neither here nor there. Did I fill this water up over here at one point? Or fill the dirt? Or put the dirt there at one point? I feel like I did. Although I could be wrong. It could just be the way it was generated originally. There's a silly little squid over there, being a silly little squid. Alright, well, we've got this random tree here, and because this technically is the tree farm area, I guess I'll let that thing exist there. But that tree, I think, needs to go, because technically it shouldn't be there. I'm also going to use the rest of the durability in my iron pickaxe because, in all honesty, like I've got a lot of iron pickaxes and I feel like I kind of want to quickly go through all of this anyway. I'm also not liking the fact that I'm getting copper, but then again, folks, copper can be kind of useful, and I do want to make a lightning rod at some point. I do want to keep the lightning rod away from the villagers as much as humanly possible because I know if lightning strikes a villager, they turn into a witch, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want a witch to spawn. Not that I wouldn't mind getting potions and stuff from the witch. I just don't want a witch to spawn, period. Because, bleh. We are vampires. We do not go blah, blah, blah. That's my idea. I really feel like it could be implemented, potentially, maybe, possibly. Or if anybody would like to, improve upon that idea, that would be great. But yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking either a sandstone bridge or a regular stone bridge for both in village number 2's direction and village number 1's direction. Not sure which one's going to go to which. I think it depends on the type or how many things I have, but we'll see. Gotta go to bed. Oh gosh. Hey, good luck tomorrow, my friend. Thanks for watching the stream. Have a good night. Get some good sleep in. Man, it's already an hour and 27 minutes. I may actually get something to drink here in a bit because my throat feels kind of blah. Like it feels a little raspy. Mainly because the phlegm that is constantly stuck in the back of my throat has been giving me fits all day today. Although I think recently I've been noticing when I put in the nasal spray for my allergies, a lot of that stuff kind of just stays at the bottom of my throat and I guess intermingles with the phlegm. And so I've been kind of, feeling that, which I guess could make my voice all raspy and stuff too, but it's just kind of annoying that this is happening. And my hope is that when I go to the endodontist, not this coming week, but the following week, he can hopefully fix that problem. Although who knows if that's actually like a root canal thing. I don't know if it is or not. We'll see. We shall see what happens. And I will, of course, update you, whether it be via Tony Hawk or via Skate or via Minecraft, whether it be survival or creative. Which I haven't really had any inspiration to do the creative. I've just been mostly having inspiration to do this. Because, I don't know, I feel like this is really fun at this point. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Moving my wrist around so that stuff isn't hurting. I really don't want to destroy this structure. But in a way, I kind of do want to destroy the house over there because I feel like it's a nice design, and I know it took forever to work on it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Kind of want to redo it and, like I said, squish it in with the villager house. Or maybe I could use the bricks that I use for my house on the villager house. Kind of improve that a bit, and then maybe improve my house in general. Or I could move my house over here and then enclose that section over there. Maybe that's what I could do. I don't know. There are many possibilities here, and I'm getting many stone blocks, so hopefully these stone blocks can help me out with building the bridges to the villagers, because otherwise I'm going to be really sad if these can't help me. And then I guess we need to find a mine shaft too, another mine shaft, because I feel like I haven't seen any of those in a while. I also don't know why I'm digging underneath the tree there, but now it's a floating tree, so there's that. Floating tree, floating tree. Why are thee a floating tree? That's not grammatically correct, P is too freaky. But it doesn't matter to me. Boop doop doop. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking, like I said, maybe we reorganize where the house is and make it a little bit taller and a little bit larger. Connect it to this guy here. And then go from there. So, I mean, look at this. We got all this space over here. We have this random iron right here for no reason. Just randomly existing. Got to grab that iron because we like iron. Then we're going to fill it in with dirt. Because eventually I feel like this whole section is going to be filled in with dirt anyway. Unless we don't fill it in with dirt. And we, again, like I said, put our house here. Which would probably be a good idea. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, folks. That's all I'm doing. Thinking out loud. Gosh, I can't even sing properly because my throat is so weird right now. Thinking out loud, out loud. Okay. Random opera singer. I'm a random opera singer. Yeah, I probably need to drink something because my throat's really raspy. Raspy. How? You know what? I don't really care about those seeds. I really don't. Maybe it's time to go back. I'm just going to let those seeds exist and float around. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Let's go into my house and put all the shank where they're supposed to be, or where it's supposed to be. I don't know why I'm even... Good Lord. How do we fill this up already? Watch this, folks. Boom. Look at that. We're gonna need another freaking chest. Oh, you know what? Fine. We'll put this over here then. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at all the stone that we've collected. This is actually good. I'm glad that we're collecting all that stone. I'm gonna put this raw iron here. But the copper... Yeah, I'll keep the copper in here. Actually, you know what? I think now is probably a good time to go ahead and smelt this copper down into the copper bars, because in all honesty, I really think we should do that, because I would like to definitely want to have a lightning rod, but I would also like to have Cooper the Copper Golem appear. And I know that's Ryan Trahan's thing. I'm not going to call him actually Cooper the Copper Golem. I'm just going to, reference him and be like, hey, this is my version of Cooper the Copper Golem. But, yeah. Ugh. I don't know why my wrist hurts right now. I guess too, like at my work, I was typing a lot of stuff today, so that's probably a part of it there. Doop doop doo, doop doop doo. And eventually too, I want to fill in that map, that treasure map that we, started filling in the last live stream of Minecraft. I want to fill that completely in. And see what we can see on that particular island. Because if we can find some interesting stuff on there, that'd be really cool. That'd be really neat. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Getting some stone and some sandstone. We could also, if we have enough stone, we could theoretically make an actual castle around this whole thing. Or like improve upon the stone walls. And make like a true castle. But then again, this is called Opidulum, which means little city in Latin. And I do want to make this a little city. So, not sure what else we're going to build in this area here, but, I guess maybe it's kind of in honor of World 3000. Just kind of in reference to that. It's like my own little world here. My own little city that I get to run. I get to do things to. So on and so forth. Hello there, Iron. I'm glad that I have found you. For if I did not find you, I would have been very sad. But I am glad, and I am glad that I am glad, because I do not wish to be sad. I wish to be glad. Doop doop doo, doop doop doo. I want to keep on finding some more ores too. Though how... Oh wow, our amethyst shard is like 100 The spider thing is not that far away either. So I guess if we like made like a random spiral staircase on top of that, we could get to the spider spawner. And get some spooters going. Get some XP farming. XP farm, spider farm, XP farm of the spider farm. I also want to find, like I said, I want to find another mine shaft. Just don't know where one is going to be. Although, I think there was, in one direction, a mesa biome. Which means where there's a mesa biome, there's bound to be a mine shaft. And like I said, I think there's one in the in the south direction. But I'm not 110% sure about that. Because I don't think I put it on the map. I'd have to look back at I think it was 3 streams ago when we found that mesa biome. Now my back itches again, and I don't feel like scratching it, so I'm not going to. I'm going to completely ignore it for now till it comes up again, and then I'm going to be like, I gotta scratch it, you guys. Oh my gosh, itchy back. Blah. I am happy, though, that we're going to get a ton of stone. Are we almost done? Are we to the... oh. Yeah, we're almost done here. I'm going to go to bed anyway, because I don't want oogly booglies to randomly spawn behind me. God, for a second there, I thought those chickens that were moving were spiders. I was going to be like, bruh. Speaking of oogly booglies, I am still kind of disappointed that I didn't go to bed in time to prevent my llamas from dying. It's the problem of A, not having a wall, and B, having llamas that are just unruly. Like, how dare they spit at the freaking zombies that try to attack them for no reason? How dare they? Oh man, look at this, folks. Took us almost 2 hours, but we did it. We finally did it. Look at this. This whole entire section here is now completely mined out. Now I can have easy access to in here. I mean, look at that. That is super cool. The original cave. Now I don't have to traverse a huge mountain. That is totally awesome. I have no idea what this is going to be here. I really don't. Maybe it could be... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be. You know what? Nah, I'm not going to put sandstone there. I was going to say I should put sandstone there, but Instead, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and chop this tree down and get the dirt from underneath it. And we're going to put that dirt right in this hole. I totally thought there was more than one piece of dirt there. Not sure why I only got one block of dirt. Oh, because the rest of the dirt yeeted themselves to the other side instead of right in front of me. What the pingus game? Freaking game and its random gravity things. Look at this, folks. My goodness. We have decimated this hill. It's actually a little bit easier to get up on the hill now, I think. Now we're going to have random saplings everywhere, which is just fine. But now I'm scratching my back because my back is itchy. Bada bing, bada boom. The tree is now gone. This is the Ryan Trahan tree that Ryan was amazed about. Well, kind of a Ryan Trahan tree. Yeah, we'll keep this guy here. We'll go ahead and keep this guy, because why not? Boom. Put a torch there, just because we can. And then grab all that stuff. And yeah, that's that. We're gonna have a super happy fun time here. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking maybe the new house could go somewhere like right here. And then maybe we could potentially put more farms or more animal farms over here. And then this whole entire hill, we'll put a wall on it. And we will go from there. Maybe I will make a little bit of a dirt road going to right there. Probably get rid of all the sand and the sandstone. Maybe. I don't know. It is a possibility, but we'll see what happens with this section here with the house. Because I am thinking about building a house here. I think it'd be really cool. And I think it'd be great. And yeah. Alright, what I'm going to do, if we're going to tear down this house, which I hate to do it, but I feel like it should be done. We need to move a ton of stuff into new chests. I'm going to let that grow another day, I think. And in order to do that, I got to look at what I have here, because clearly I've got a ton of materials. I've got a ton of dirt, gravel, sand, and wood. I've got a ton of farming and foodstuffs. And then everything else is kind of, not exactly filled per se. So I've got a ton of all that stuff. I mean, look at all these bundles here. Like, I could probably fit a bunch more things without, you know, going to town on the making of chests. In fact, 1, 2, 3. How many? Are those the only empty chests I have? These 3 big ones here. I guess that is the thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say or do or think anymore. All right, I guess for now, I'm going to put these in here. And I'm going to grab the axes because we do need to cut down these chests. And for starters, we're going to cut down these. And it is much easier to move these guys when you have pickaxe. Okay, there's nothing in that barrel, nothing in that barrel. So I'm going to get rid of this barrel, get rid of that barrel, stuff in there, and stuff in there. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. In phase 1 of moving jank, gosh, I really, whatever. Trying to think here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to move stuff in here. I want to move stuff over here. So, in order to do that, I kind of want to rebuild things. So I'm going to grab all of my deep slate. And I'm trying to think, do we want to build a house out of deep slate bricks or deep slate tiles? I'm kind of thinking tiles, to be honest. Because I think they look the coolest. Well, let's see. Tiles, bricks. The bricks could be the siding, although that doesn't really make sense either. I don't know. Maybe we'll just make everything tiles. We'll be in a tile of a house. Deep slate. And that's all of our deep slate. Bloop. Or we could just do polished deep slate as like the outside thing. But you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to make 3 things of polished deep slate, and then the rest of it is going to be the tiles. Doop. There we go. I think we have enough to build a nice, comfortable house. At least that's what I'm thinking. If not, that is okay. There's another stack right here. Boom. Okay. Should be good. Gosh, I'm literally turning into Ryan Trahan here with this like unorganized farming method stuff or whatever. I don't know why I said farming. Wait. There's oak there. That's what we want. And then this is sandstone, so we'll put you in there. I don't necessarily need the cobblestone. And then I think... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's like, yes, let me just put another chest there, because I totally wanted to put a chest there. Okay. That should do it. Doobie-doobie-doo. Polished deep slate tiles. Have those selected. I don't know what the floor is going to be. I think for the first floor, we'll just make it like regular stone. And then we'll figure out the rest from there. So I'm thinking... Let's just use maybe up until here. as like the pillars, and then we go probably the like right there. And then let's see if I can. I'm not going to be able to match this, or maybe I am. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Of course, we got to go to bed as soon as we. Oops. Well, that's not really where I wanted to put it. Just got trigger happy. All right, that's going to be kind of the outline there, I'm thinking. And maybe we'll have like a little basement down there too. And that could be maybe our chest room or something, I don't know. Now we got to go to sleep because the day is fading away. It's just a darn shame. All right. Operation Build a New House and Expand Upon the Base shall commence. And hopefully we can connect this house to there. I'm thinking that we can. Doop doop doo. There, 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 there. Boom. Boom chakalaka. Boom chakalaka. I am liking this already. I am super stoked for this, y'all. It's going to be super awesome. Actually, I don't even know. Hang on. Let me get rid of this here. Because what I'm thinking of doing is making some kind of a covered pathway that could lead to over here to that door. So that way the villagers can come into my house and do whatever they want to do. So there'll be some kind of a path going from here to here. And then in here we've got this going on. In fact, I'm thinking of doing this. There we go. And this is, of course, going to be our entrance. And this is going to be our house. It's going to be a nice house. We're going to have a fun time in this house. Let's make it probably... Oh, I don't know. Because if we're going to have... We're going to have these here. Let's see, 2. Maybe I kind of want to have 3. So maybe we'll do a 1. Let's see. So it's 1. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So like 4. 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. So that way we have enough room for... You know, some more chests. And I know y'all are probably thinking, PS2 Freak, you could put, you know, not tiles, but like whatever they're called. I can't think of the name. You could put that up on the top for the roof, but what would be the fun in that, ladies and gentlemen? What would be the fun in that? Okay, so we got that going. I know I'm breaking my leg. Kind of don't want to do that. Breaking my back just to build my house. 17 blocks. And I'm some kind of mouse. That makes no sense. Yeah, actually, you know what? I kind of like it. Kind of like how this is looking right now. At some point, like I said, we are going to expand over this way. So that's going to be quite interesting once that takes place. Okay. Let's keep going with this here. Put one more there. Then bam, bam. There we go. I'm not going to go too fancy, though, like I did with that building and with the original house. Mainly because I feel like I don't have enough time to do it. But also because I'm kind of a lazy bum. Not gonna lie. Kind of a wee bit of a lazy bum, don't you know? Just a wee bit of a lazy bum. Lazy bum freak. I'm a lazy bum freak. Bum 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 bum. And then bam. And then we come around the other side here. Oh yeah. Building a house, everybody. Let's go. Get excited. We're gonna have plenty of tile, I think. So I'm excited about that. So let's go ahead and build kind of the outline here. I'm thinking we do something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I also was reading that with the amethyst shards, you can make tainted glass, or tinted glass, I mean, not tainted. Which I think I may do that. I think I may make some tainted glass for this house. Because this house just kind of screams a tainted glass look. And I think that's going to happen. So hot diggity dog. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this. And then, oop. Somehow I'm out of blocks. Oh, gosh darn it. That's not what I wanted to do. It's wrong block. PS2 freak. The heck, man. Okay, polished deep slate needs to go there. Deep slate tiles. That is what I want. So we'll make something like that. A little bit different on this side, of course. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go. I'm thinking maybe we put the opposite going on over here. So I think it would be window, window like that. Yeah, there we go. Then bam, bam. There we go. Looking good. I'm thinking... You know what? I'm thinking we cover this section up here. Cover the top portion up. There we go. That way I don't make too much glass. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. We've got a nice little structure going on here, I think. There is always room for expansion. And in a way, I kind of do want to do an expansion for this. So maybe this little section could be the enchantment room. And then this is like the walk-in shelf room or something. I don't know. Like the villagers can chill here. And then I think the ladder is going to go here. And yeah. I'm going to put the barrels here. There we go. And lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Make some ladder. Eventually, though, what I'm thinking is deconstructing this whole entire place. So that way, you know, I don't run out of stuff. Actually, wait. Yeah, we were smelting some copper here. So I'm going to grab that just because. I'm going to put that in the materials chest. And then I need more ladders. There's one ladder there. I'm trying to think of how you make ladders because I'm having a brain fart. And I think it involves sticks, which is fine because I can make some sticks right here. There we go. And ladder. Let's make about 5 of those. It's probably a little bit too much. But then again, we could put the ladders in here too. I'm not sure where we're going to put them in here. But that's eventually. It's in the near future. This house looks so like quaint, but also blah. Which I hate to say that, but it just does. Alright, well there's the ladder there for that. It's getting kind of late. So I'm going to come over here and actually try to figure out where I want to put the ladder for over here. And I'm thinking maybe we put the ladder... Maybe we put the ladder right here. Oh. Oh, that's why. Because the freaking torch is right here. I'm like, why is it not letting me put a ladder there? And it's because the torch is there. Wowee, who'd have thought? Alright, so now we can come up here. I can put that there. That way we have an easier time now to get up here. And then, yeah, we just kind of go from there. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. Lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms go back to our house. Once we wake up, we're going to grab some of that sugar cane. And we're going to keep on trucking with this house here at the 2-hour mark of the stream. Which again is crazy how it doesn't even feel like it's been 2 hours, and yet here we are. Alright, getting rid of the sugar cane. Getting rid of the sugar cane so that I can make paper. And yeah. Alright. You know, I'm not exactly sure what I want to make the ceiling. I don't want to make it a bland thing. So I'm going to look at what I have in my chest here, my stone chest. Oh, yeah, brother. We could make it out of calcite. I think that would be interesting. Do I have enough tough blocks, though? I do have enough tough blocks. Don't know if I really want to make it out of tough, though. Maybe I do. I don't know. For now, though, I'm going to use the calcite thing because why not? Now, I think the other problem is going to be I don't think I can move the bookshelves without making them just shelves. I'm not 100% sure on that. But let's see what happens after we construct the ceiling slash the floor of the second floor of this house. And at some point too, I do want to make an observation tower. So we may make a 3-story house, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Come on, calcite. I know you've got enough. I know you have enough to make a ceiling for this. Come on. Oh, geez. I don't think we do have enough. Nuts. Oh, man. I was kind of hoping. Well, that's fine. We got torches. I put the torches down here. Kind of brighten it up in here so that nothing spawns in here. 'Cause I don't want anything spawning in this house. In our new house. Because this is our new house, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm definitely hoping that A, nothing spawns in here, and B, it looks kind of quaint. But now that we have this section here, we can continue with the construction of the next floor, which I'm thinking we do pretty much the same as what we did here. I think it's, what, 5 blocks? Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So it's going to be 5 blocks tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll come around here. And we'll do this. Then right there is where we're just going to do that. Chickens are very active over there, clucking around, being all chickeny and stuff, which is good because I want the chickens to be all chickeny. Because I don't plan on slaughtering them at all, unless I absolutely have to. And if I do, it's probably not going to be a ton of chickens anyway. Because I don't think we need to really slaughter a ton of chickens. Really don't think we need to do that. Alright, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to come over to here. And then do that. And hopefully we have enough to go around again. Which I think we do. At some point I'm probably going to fall off because I don't have a freaking ceiling to hold me up. There we go. Okay. So we've got the outline here, which I am glad. Very glad that we have the outline. Now we're just going to do this. Gonna come around here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now this also tells me too that I probably should get more calcite, because I almost want to make a calcite roof, but then again, that kind of doesn't make any sense. Okay, and boom. There we go. Hot diggity dog. Cool. This is starting to look like a nice little place here that is going to be nice and comfy. In fact, I'm going to do that for now so that, I could put more ladders up here. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could probably put the rest of the ladders up here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. I can put the rest of the ladders up there, and that will lead us to our observation section there, which is going to be great. What did I do down here? I did put windows next to it. Okay. So if we do something like this, something like that, should have windows there. Something like that. Ooh, the problem's gonna be can I reach that block? Ooh, look at that. Sweet. Yeah, the other problem, well, I was going to say the other problem's going to be can I reach over here, but technically I can do this. And then I just have to do this, and boom. There we go. And I am also thinking of doing what I did on the floor below, which is, of course, that. And then I was going to say I don't know if I can reach that block, but I can. You know what? I may as well just kind of do the underside like this here so that we're not wasting time or wasting whatever. Wasting whatever. We could be wasting whatever. Wowee. There we go. There we go. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. We got more. I'm loving the fact that we have 2 full stacks of deep slate tiles. That's a good thing. I'm loving that. Loving that. I was going to say, can I get up here without falling? Shoot. I guess I'm going to have to do... Does that work? Oh, yeah, that works. Because I can just do that. Yeah. There we go. I don't know if that's the opposite. I think it is the opposite of what's down there. You know what? That's okay. It doesn't matter to me. Because this is a different floor than what's below. I mean, this is probably going to be the same. But then again, nobody's really going to look from the hills over here. Unless you're coming from the nether portal, which is going to be over there. At least I think it's going to be over there. I could be wrong. Bam. And then... Oh, poop. I just locked myself in a poopy situation here. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get over there. So, bam and bam. And that's just going to have to be the way that it is there. Unless I can somehow reach over there, which I cannot. At least I don't think I can. Can I? No, I don't think I can. Okay, well, I tried. Now, okay, I was going to say, if I can match what I did on the other side to this side, that would be lovely. And I can. Boom. There we go. Everything's done except for that one little thing there, which I have no idea if I can reach or get to, but this is looking pretty dope in here. I am liking it. Feels like an actual castle, which it's probably not going to be, but we shall see. So you just never know. It could be. Could be a castle. It looks so ominous. It looks like I don't know. It just looks weird. Looks strange. Strange and weird. Weird and strange. Kind of what I was going for. I think tomorrow, if not the next day in Minecraft, we will farm our fruits of our labor over here. But for now, going to sleep. So this is becoming nighttime. Okay. Yeah, it looks like tomorrow we're going to have to farm our fruits of our labor. Because it all kind of looks barren over there. You know, in all honesty, I'm kind of thinking we make like a path right around here. So that if villagers and stuff want to traverse, they most certainly can. And then we'll just make this kind of the entrance or whatever. Put all the chests and stuff in here. And then maybe we could put the enchantment table right here. And then we just kind of, well, I don't know. I'll probably build a small room, actually. Now, supposedly, okay, I hear Skeletor. Oh, he's right there. Okay, Skeletor, I'm gonna need to take care of you, I think. Not sure how I'm gonna do it. But you're right there. Oh, Skeletor. So you know what? I'm gonna come over here. So I would like some bones. Goodbye. Thank you for your bone. Looks like he had a bone to pick with me, and instead I picked his bone. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. If anything, I may... Well, I do want to extend the tree farm over here, so I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of these blocks over here and make them dirt. So, yeah. And then, I don't know if I'm going to keep this dirt bridge or not. may just make it a stone bridge. Or you know what? I think I will just keep the dirt bridge, because, I mean, why not, you know? I have no issue with it. Because I'm not necessarily going to cross this area here, except I may go this way to get the village, so I don't know where we're going to put the bridge. Don't know where we're going to put the bridge. Yeah, no, this is looking pretty good. I'm liking it. Just wish I had more calcite, because then I could really do some more stuff with it. And then how many stairs do I have? Let me go back in here and look at my chest. Let's see, where did I put that? I have 64 brick stairs. I may just... Actually, 64 plus 55 brick stairs. Yeah. I think I'm gonna use that for the house. For the outside of the house. Doop doop doo. At least for, let's see. Where do I want to put it? I want to put it right... Oh, you know what? The middle is technically right here. So if we just kind of do that. Doop 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 doo. How does that look? It looks not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. Then we'll put... Well, let's go ahead and run the stairs around here. Doop doop doo. Doop 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 doo. Oop. Doop doop doo. Doop 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 doo. Oh yeah. Putting stairs around the house. 'Cause I can. Because I can. Because I can. I actually have no idea how we're going to get to the top. But it's starting to look pretty good. Not going to lie. Just going to do that. I'm not going to do anything to that just yet. Do that like that. And then, let's see. Put a stair there. So that's kind of the center there. 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 And boom. And then this, we'll just do that. And bada bing, bada boom. I think we got ourselves a interesting looking house here. Doesn't really look the greatest, I feel. I feel like it could be improved upon. In fact, I almost feel like we could theoretically do this. Oops. That's not the direction I want that to face. Let's see, if we do it like... No, I don't want it facing like that. Gosh darn it. It's because I'm facing this way, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. What does it look like if we do this? So if we don't like it this way, we can always get rid of it. So I'm going to go over here. You know, I almost want to get rid of these stones here too. You know what? I kind of like that in a way. I kind of do. So I think we're going to keep it like that. So let's go ahead and make a outer perimeter here. So I think that looks pretty good. Not going to lie. I hope Hellish Monkey at some point sees this and goes, "Nicely done, PS2 Freak. Way to be creating a lot of quite interesting structures." You know, now when we do a Let's Play together of Minecraft, season whatever the heck it is, we can use your skills to pay the ultimate Minecraft bills. Of course, we're not going to have enough. And we're out. Okay. That's just lovely. I love it when we run out of things. So fun. So exciting. Of course, the problem is now I can't make any, like, stone things. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think it looks... Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I do like that. I do like that a lot. Kind of adds flavor to the, you know, whatever. Now I'm kind of thinking here. See, I was going to say we should... because I want to build an observation tower, but at the same time I'm like, I'm not going to have enough deep slate tiles. See, deep slate tiles, deep slate tiles, deep slate tiles. I think these are the only deep slate tiles I have. And then I've got these polished deep slates. Oh god, there are pillagers here. I don't know where they're at. Okay, so this is the second floor. Third floor is, like I said, going to be the observation tower, but I think... I almost want to go a floor higher. Not gonna lie. Because, like, that is, like... essentially, you're on the roof. And I almost want to have roof access. So... okay, so the pillagers are over in that direction. I almost want to take care of them right now, because... eventually they're going to come in here. And I don't want them to come in here when I'm building stuff. So I'm ready and prepared to take them on. Wherever the heck they are. Oh, pillagers. Are you in the water? Oh, you're over there. Of course you're in the water. Y'all are freaking dumb. Yeah, come here. I got a sword with your name on it. Is it only two of you? Is that it? I wish I had a bow and arrow. I could just shoot them. Oh well, it's getting late. I'm just gonna swim away for now. Let them think about their decision to come over here. How dare they invade my space of Pingus. Ugh, hopefully they don't actually come in here. Alright, it's daylight. Somehow I'm going to slay these guys. It's gonna happen. Actually, I'm distracted by what's over here. Oh, a dolphin's playing with me right now. No, dolphin. I don't want to play right now. Thanks for the speed, though. Ugh. I mean, I'm happy about that, but I'm literally realizing there's a mine shaft down there that I don't think I discovered yet. Hello, freaks. Have at thee. Ooh. Oh, God. They're loading their bows. Ah! Ah! Okay, I gotta swim away now. Tactical retreat! Maybe I need to get rid of this sand. Do they spawn mostly on sand? Is that why they randomly are here? Wish they wouldn't spawn the freaking ocean. Ow. 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 For heaven's sake. Come on, you guys. Y'all need to get out of the freaking water so I can freaking attack you properly. Here we go. Now we're getting there. Oh god, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Run away! Retreat, son of a biscuit! Okay, I need to... Oop, Jesus. These guys are freaking fast, dude. Like, god dang. Better not be taking my stuff. Oh, shoot. Like, seriously, they better not be taking my stuff. How? How do you freaking hit me when I have my shield up? Again, this is why I really want a freaking bow and arrow, because I'm tired of these guys going in the freaking ocean and standing there pointing their pingus sticks at me. Die, potato. Where's your friend? I think there's one. Is there one more? Where did he go? Where the heck did he go? Cause I didn't get a banner and I didn't get a potion. Hopefully he's not like in my base or something. So swear to goodness, if he's in my base taking my animals and stuff, I'm gonna be peeved. I don't think he is. Okay, I don't think I... Never mind, I got a ton of eggs. I was gonna say, I don't think I got any eggs there, but I did. Yeah, I have... Okay, I have no idea where the other pillager went. Just freaking disappeared. Oh well, whatever. It is time to farm, I think. So I'm going to put these back in here. And we're going to farm. Farm my crops. As if nothing ever happened. And, yeah. Stupid pillagers. Disturbing my peaceful construction of my house. For no apparent reason. That'd be really... That actually would suck, but it'd be really funny if they, like, took my animals. I'd be like, bruh. You just literally came into my thing and stole my stuff. I seriously have no idea where that pillager went. Unless they somehow despawned for no apparent reason, which, again, would be weird. Never had that happen before. They just randomly despawn. I will count that as a victory, though. Just saying. I won against those darn pillagers. They think they're so clever by randomly coming to my home for no reason. Well, they are going to have to think again. Because they are silly gooses. I'm just going to take that anyway. Farming, farming, it's so fun. Getting random things and planting them in the ground. Farming, farming, it's super fun. I'm gonna randomly plant all the stuff in the ground. Alright, everything's pretty much farmed, except for the melons. I gotta farm those guys. big juicy melons are being farmed. Oh, I don't have enough inventory space. Gosh darn it. Let's get rid of this poopy potato here. We don't need a poopy potato. That potato can go the poop away. Alright, so chicken eggs need to go in here now. Do I have any more? Yes, I do. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doo. Everything's full. I'm not worried about the wheat situation anymore. Mainly because I feel like I have a decent amount of bread. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back up. Because, yeah, there we go. So we're going to put that there. Reload on our bread. And bada bing, bada boom. Actually, I don't know why I just completely forgot about the stuff that's in my inventory. Got some more bones. I have 22 bones, which at some point I do want to go and say hello to the wolves on that one particular island. I don't know when that's going to be. Thinking. Sticks will go there. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think here, because I think what needs to happen, because we don't have a ceiling. I'll grab this poisonous potato, because why not? And then I'll grab some more melons, because they magically appear here. I need a villager that trades melons, dude. Like, that'd be sweet. Okay, so our objective, I think, is we need to get more deep slate. That's for sure. Probably need to get some more tough. I think the stone is pretty much complete. However, I do want to mine. I'm thinking probably should mine this floor. At some point, I want to make an enchantment table or enchantment thing in here. And I think it's going to be you know what? Let's go ahead and kind of mark it. So we're going to get rid of this. And it's got to be a 3x3 and then a 5x5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's gotta be. Okay, I'm trying to think here. Of course, I don't have. You know what? Squirrel it. I'm gonna. Let's say you come into here, right? And then let's say the enchantment table's right here, right? So you want a 3x3, but then you want a 5x5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't care if it's getting dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. That's not even. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The block should be in the dirt. So right there. So we're actually. I feel like this is going to be a weird looking room. Which is okay. It's fine by me, but I'm just a little confused. And I guess too, you know, if we ever get more villagers or something, we can always expand behind the house there. So that should be fine. I have no issue with that. All right, how's the sugarcane looking? Are we ready for more sugarcane? No. Okay. Yeah, now I feel like we have like we're starting to get an actual city going here, I think. Like a little tiny city. So I think this is kind of funny how things are working out here. Okay, so actually, you know what? We probably want to go. Yeah, we want to go one back. Or do we want to go two back? Because I'm thinking. No, that's good. Right here. We want to go one back. Okay. So this is gonna be the enchantment room. Which if we're gonna do that, put that back. We're gonna put these here. I'm gonna fill this in. Oops. I mean that probably looks pretty good like that, but I'm not gonna do that. There we go. And that's gonna be that. Gonna mine this up here. Man, we just completed this whole thing here, and now I'm gonna have to redo it. Kind of hate to do that, but it's okay. Maybe we want to keep that there. I'm not sure, but we do want to get rid of this, I think. Trying to think of how this is going to work. Yeah, we're not gonna make a window. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do, game. What the heck? Yeah, we're just gonna do it like that. And then those pigs are making so much noise, it's funny. Yeah, what would it look like if we did something like this? Oh, we'd have to get rid of that stair. Shoot. Okay. Gotta get rid of the stairs. It's always fun and exciting. There we go. Yeah, so it looks something like that. Which I'm okay with that. Then we'll do that to the other side here. Which, hang on. Oh, we didn't put a stair there. Okay. But we did put a stair here. So, bup. Then we just gotta get rid of these stairs, I think, because they're not gonna make sense there anymore. On. I don't know if it's OBS. I don't know if it's my hand being right there. But I'm not liking the fact, you know what? I'm going to move the pen. That is right next to my computer. I'm going to move everything else, because maybe that could be the issue. And it's around the 2:38 minute mark. 2 hour and 38 minutes. I don't know. I'm sorry if for some reason there's a gap. But this is starting to irk me, folks. Like, this is big time starting to irk me. I don't understand why my computer is doing what it's doing. I don't understand it. I should not be losing connection simply because my hand is on top of the whatchamadoodle. That just should not be what happens. And yet gosh darn it. And yet for some reason, that is what happens. And it peeves me off. It almost makes me want to get a new computer. Alright, so we're going to do, what is that, 4 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll come over with the deep slate. See, this is what I mean when I say add-ons. So we'll do that. Boom, boom. There we go. The front of the house is now all staired up, which is good. See, I also feel like, too, if this thing keeps doing what it's doing with, you know what? I may just make some, what is this, brick tiles? Or make some brick slabs to go along here. But if my connection just keeps going out like that, I may just actually cave and buy like a new keyboard so that my hand is not like crushing and blocking the Wi-Fi signal. So I think that's dumb. I think it's really dumb. I mean, the router's literally very close by to where this computer is. There's no interference whatsoever between the router and my computer. So I don't understand why this thing is doing what it's doing. Unless it's OBS. If it's OBS doing the disconnection, then that's kind of weird. But I really think it is my computer doing the disconnection here. And I hate that. There's a part of me that wants to get rid of this because it doesn't look right. And I think I'm going to do it, but we're going to do it when we... Actually, wait, it's 1400. Why does it look like it's 1800? Unless it's raining outside. Which could be. It could be raining, and I just don't know it because I'm in a savanna where it doesn't rain. And that's polished deep slate. No, don't tell me I ran out. Oh wait, no I didn't. I'm blind. I was gonna say, I really don't feel like having to go into the deep slate section again just yet. That might be the next stream. We'll see what happens. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Probably... Oh yeah, it's raining. Probably didn't want to do that, actually, but... Then again, I don't think it really matters because it still looks pretty good. Well, this is going to be interesting. Because there's going to be a part of the house that's literally in the rain. And then a part of it's not. I find that quite interesting indeed. Alright, but there we go. Got our house coming out to here. Which is good, I guess. And we can put more trees around it. I guess we could put some windows over here. But I'm thinking these walls are we're probably just not... Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to put windows around here. It's going to be filled in. Or we could pretend that there... Ooh, you know what? We could pretend that there are windows. By doing this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to fill in the tops here. Kind of keep it even with the theme. There we go. And then come around on this side. Doop-doop-doo. There we go. And then... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do... Does that make any sense? No. Doesn't make any sense. Does not make any bloody sense whatsoever. So we're going to do that. We'll do that. And I think if I put that there, or if we have a window like that, and then we have this going like that. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Looks kind of weird, but you know what? At the same time, I kind of like it. I'm gonna mine this just for now. And let's see how this looks. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna put that back there. If we did that, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. That's what we want. And then we just fill in. Hopefully this. Oh, I don't think we're going to have enough for the other side. But you know what? We're going to go to bed. Because it's 1900 right now. And it's raining. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Got some melons there. I'm going to go to sleep. Dang, it's already 11 o'clock at night, y'all. Keep saying that about the stream today. It's like the stream doesn't seem to be... I don't know, it seems like things are going fast. Yeah, this is looking good, y'all. I'm liking this. Actually, what if we did something like that? Ooh. That looks interesting. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that right there. Ooh, somebody's burning over there. Probably a zombie or something. Alright, hopefully that's enough. Yes, it is. Hot diggity dog. Oh, I'm so stoked right now. I am so stoked. Yeah, this is great. I love this. This is awesome. Alright, I'm thinking we put that like that, and then that like that. There's a zombie somewhere. Oh, look, a zombie in my house. Hello, zombie in my house. How are you doing, zombie in my house? You're not supposed to be in my house. It's bright in here. Why are you in my house? Unless you decided to spawn right over here, which would make total sense if you did. Whatever. Yeah, I'm liking this, folks. I'm liking this a lot. This is the main entrance to the house. We got the add-on enchantment room over here. Looking pretty good. And then eventually we're going to have a nice little lookout section up there. And I think at some point I do actually want to get rid of this floor. I'm not sure what it's going to be, though. It could be whatever remnants exist after this whole section's torn down. Which I have no idea when that's going to be. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea when I'm going to tear all this down. So, we'll see what happens there. Doop. Trying to think of what I want to do here. Yeah, I don't know. I am getting kind of tired, though. I may stop the stream here in a bit. Got some more flesh of the zombie material. Got a poisonous potato, which I don't think we've ever had thus far in this map. So that's the first one. For some reason we have an axe in our inventory, and I think that's because I was going to chop down all of these things here. But that did not happen. Not quite yet. Our house is coming along, though, I will say that. All the stuff that we've mined fairly recently. We just need to get some more calcite, and I think we need to get some more... You know, I'm just going to get some more sugarcane here. It's going to be an odd amount. That's fine. No issue with that. I am kind of curious, though, about that little section right there. This little area right here. This is a little mine shaft here. And I don't remember this being here. Although, actually, never mind, I do. Because this is where I was talking to that one person. Ah. Okay, 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 yeah. So if we need more wood, this is where we could go. Although I think I got... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, so it loops all the way over here. Apparently we didn't finish all the mine shaft, and it looks like there's a cave straight that way that has a part of a mine shaft that I guess we didn't finish either. Interesting. Maybe we do that in this episode still. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I just don't know. But that's kind of interesting to me that... what even is over here? Did I just randomly make a tunnel that way? I don't know why I don't remember. Yeah, we're going to have to add on... We're going to have to make like a path of some sort. And maybe add on to the villager area here. Because now that we have like a extended section, we could add on to the villager section. I don't know. Maybe we do that, maybe we don't. I have no idea. But I'm liking this place. I'm liking this place a lot. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. This looks pretty spiffy in here. Let's see, I'm going to do it like that. Then like that. And we'll put a torch there, put a torch here. Torch there, torch here. Actually, do I even want to... Well, yeah, I do. Because we just need 2 blocks high for the... whatchamadoodles. Bam. Bam. There we go. Alright, this place is lit now. So there's no excuse for zombies spawning in here. This place is mostly lit. So again, no excuse for zombies spawning in here. Up there, however, is a different story. Because we haven't gotten up there yet. And I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. You know, I almost want to put, like, lanterns up here, but... Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, you know what? Since I am kind of curious about the mine shaft, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab some axes and stuff. And we're going to grab some more wood. Even though we probably don't need any more wood. I may as well just, you know, axe the wood a question. I'm going to grab a couple more pickaxes too. Because you just never know. And then we're going to equip that. So there we go. And at some point I do need to make another bucket of water. Boom. 33 pages. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. We'll put the sugar cane not in there. And then the pages can go in here. And look at that. We have like 3 stacks of 64 pages. Which means, I guess we could theoretically make the map that I do want to make. And I know at some point I need to make shears. But soon we will do all of those things. And I guess maybe we'll expand the villager house to like over to here or something. So it'll be kind of a big first floor expansion. And then that way, like the path from here to there doesn't have to be so huge. So the villager house is going to look somewhat weird, but I think it's going to be okay. Not going to complain about it, not going to worry about it. But lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms. Get all this wood that's down here that I left for myself. I'm not exactly sure why I left it down here, but I did. In fact, actually no, we gotta go this way. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's start chopping. Get some of this wood. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully no wood drop down there, because I'd be kind of annoyed if it did. I guess the next question to ask would be, can I use the axe? Well, technically I can. But I guess it's faster to use the pickaxes. So that's what we're going to do. Going to use the pickaxes to get rid of the thing-a-things. The rails. Which I do want to use mainly because I feel like it probably would be easier to get the villagers over to the, to their new house. So that'll be maybe a part of the path that we put on there. Probably would be like a, oh gosh, I don't even know how big a path will do. Here's Medic's favorite thing over here. The string. The spider string. The spooter string. The string of the spooter. We are also really close to leveling up to 30. Which hopefully I can get to. Problem's going to be, again, I'm going to need to make a ton of books so that I can get more bookshelves. And I think we need 15 bookshelves in total, if not 18. Not 100% sure on that. I'd have to double check the math and stuff, but in theory that is how much we need. I also hope that we can find another mine shaft somewhere. Because I would like to get some rails, and I would like to get some other things. Might as well grab that block while we're at it. Same thing with this block here. Actually, you know what? This mine shaft could probably be where we get, all this diorite and stuff. So whenever that part of the live stream happens... Because, there's so much of this stuff down here. I may just take advantage of that. Although, hopefully I don't mind the ceiling. Because otherwise we're going to be having a leak in here, and I don't want a leak in here. I really don't want a leak inside of this place. Because that would be very annoying. Annoying? I have no idea. I don't have any idea, folks. I just don't have any idea. Somehow the coffee is still working. I don't know how that goes. How that makes any sense. But it is still working on me right now. It's not like extremely working, but let's see. Village 2 is in that direction. I almost feel like I want to connect the mine shaft to the village and just get a poop ton of stone. But we need a poop ton of deep slate. Okay, so this is interesting. So this goes into the water there, which I find fascinating. If I did that, okay. If I did that, it's going to do that. Cool. Luckily, I have stone here that I can use to stop that flow of water from going all the way down there. We're just going to have a blocked off area. And hopefully I don't go down there again, thinking that I can just easily swim my way to this lovely mine shaft in here. But for now, oh shoot, I should not have done that. Why did I do that? Oh well, I guess we'll just block this section off here. Actually, that's poop. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use this wood. And we're just going to do this. Because, quite frankly, this is kind of annoying. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it didn't destroy my freaking torches. I don't see any damage to torches anywhere, so that's grand. This is going to have to go away. Oh, look at that. It's freaking blocked by a stone block. Wowee. You know, if I had 3 blocks of stone, like 3 blocks of cobblestone, I totally would replace this wood here, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, there's nothing over there. That leads to wetness. Don't think there's anything down here. Yeah, no, that leads to that. Gosh. I think that's all of the mine shaft here, I feel. Yeah, that's going to be a leaky situation there, too. We got some more stuff over here. Excellent. Let's keep mining this jank, shall we? Mining / axing it a question. Actually, you know what? I could get the stone from over here if I really wanted to. But I'm not going to do that because I don't really feel like it. Okay, that is gravel right there. And of course, water flows through, which is ridiculous. So we're going to put that there. Hopefully my torches didn't get destroyed, which then again, there aren't really any torches over in that section over there. So, although there is going to be right there, because it is kind of dark right there, and I don't like the fact that it's kind of dark. Because I don't want jank freaking spawning in here. Alright, let's go over here. Get rid of all this stuff over here. And then I guess get rid of that. There we go. We'll get rid of these things here. So now we have enough stone. So if we wanted to replace those things over there, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. Just not going to bloody well do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, why on the map does it look... Oh, that's why. I was like, what is going on in that weird kind of brightly lit area? Okay, I see, again, a little bit more of a mine shaft Looks like actually underneath our house, which is interesting to me, but I don't see any like treasure down there, so but I still want to go down there if I can. Mine up all this track here. Get this stuff here while I flex my wrist, because my wrist is feeling sore. Get that. Ooh. Getting randomly sleepy. Who wants to bet that as soon as I mine that, all the freaking gravel is gonna implode here? In fact, because it's going to implode, I'm going to do that. We're gonna see. Yep. Oh, and then all my torches go out anyway because of the freaking water. God dang it, man. Okay, well, okay, my stone is right there. So if I put a torch here, I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. There we go. That theoretically should stop the water, which it does. And then, of course, this was not completely mined or completely broken. And then, of course, water freaking floods in because freaking water. And bada bing, bada boom. Let's get all this gravel here. There we go. We'll put a torch right here. Torch right there. Kind of lighten this place up. Get rid of that torch. Put a torch there. And we'll mine this jank up, or axe this jank up here. And there we go, folks. Random area of wetness. Mining up some stuff. Oh yeah. Trying to think, do we want to like mine this whole section over here? My OCD is saying yes. And so therefore we will mine this whole section over here. Plus it's got the diorite, which I kind of would like to have so that I can have a floor in the villager base. I really can't wait till we grab all the villagers and put them in their houses. You know, come to think of it, I may... See, I'm now having this idea that I want to separate the villages. Like, village number 1 can go in the house that I'm currently building right now. And then village number 2 can go in the house that's pretty much done. But I don't really... In a way, I don't really see the point of that, especially if that house that I'm building right now is going to be my house. Alright. So now we gotta brighten this little corner up. Brighten that up. And we're good. Look at that. Sweet. Nice little party room of Pingus over there. It's not really a party room of death because, you know, I mean, it was kind of OCD'd away, but 'tis neither here nor there. Sounds like a Roomba squirrel is bouncing around. Being a bouncy Roomba squirrel. Yay, everything falls and lands on the freaking floor instead of opening up the floodgates. Although hopefully if it did land on my torch... No, I don't think it did. Oh, no, I take that back. It did. So that's a good thing. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop, boop-a-doop-a-doop, boo. Okay. I'm gonna put. Let's see. I'm gonna axe this thing. I'm gonna axe this thing. I'm then gonna put torches there and a torch there. And then as soon as we undo these things, that's gonna fall down. Give us that. That's gonna fall down. Give us that. That's gonna fall down and give us that. And that's going to fall down and give us that. Boom. Love it when things work out. Ooh, I hear a slime. Where is that slime? It looks like he's straight ahead of us. So theoretically, if we were to dig... Oh, wait a minute. He's below us. Because if we go up, he disappears. So I think he's down here. Oh yeah, I hear him. He is somewhere. Potentially straight ahead here. Come on, Slimy Poo, where are you? Where are you, Slimy Poo? Don't go further away from me now. I would like to have your slime balls. Okay, he's going to the left. Oh, there's like a little cave over here, I think. I think he's in that cave. See if we can get there. Can we get to the cave? Gosh, where exactly is he in this thing? Come on. Where is this cave, dude? I think it's below us. I think the cave is literally below us. It's gotta be. I'm just gonna do the spiral staircase here. Ooh. I was gonna say I see some drowned zombies, but that's actually... glow squid. Oh, hello. We found it. It is way down there. Mr. Zombie knows it. He's trying to get us here. Ooh. Now, I guess the question is... Freaking Skeletor. Oh, there's a witch down there? Oh god, everything is spawning now. Literally opened Pandora's box of nope. Where is Skelly? It just sucks that, like, the freaking slime is down there and all these other mobs are down there, too. Jeez, is that like a whole big pingus of water that's below us, too? Sheesh. Well, I don't know how we're going to get down there, but somehow we will. Oh god, I just mined the freaking... There's a spooter. Hello, spooter. Let me see if I can make a... Oh. There's a water thing right there. But what does it mean? Ah, okay. It means that if we go this way... Oh. Oh, the witch is close. I hear the witch. I hear the witch. Don't know if I want to encounter the witch, but I hear the witch. There's a witch. May we burn her? Yeah, I have no idea how we're gonna successfully get in there. Unless we swim through this water hole here. It seems to be the only way that we could do it. Okay, so this is interesting. So I'm assuming that okay. Interesting. So the only way into here would be not through the waterway. Huh. Well, now I'm just confused because if there's no way of us going here, because that just means there's like, oh, there's a creeper right there. Hello, creeper. That looks like the witch down there. Don't want to get too close to the wall here. That spider wants me so bad, but it can't get me. Look at him hopping and stuff. This is also why I really want a freaking bow and arrow so I can shoot the bad guys that are down there. Alright, well, this is a flood zone here. I have no idea how to get into that cave. There are too many mobs trying to eat my butt. I don't want any mobs eating my butt, so therefore I am not worried about going down here. Down there is a random path. Don't think we're going to explore it. Again, not worried about it. And yeah. Let's keep on getting rid of the wood stuff, which I think we pretty much have gotten rid of all of it, except for right there. But of course we can't do anything about that. Oh, and I hear a dolphin. I hope you didn't get pulled under here, buddy. No. Don't swim underneath here. You're going to be stuck underneath here forever if you do that. I feel like they're trying to, like, help me out because, like, I'm here, but yeah, I don't know. Good old dolphins. Alright, so I'm thinking that this other mine shaft, if we were to go down, yeah, if we were to go down a little ways, we probably would either hit the cave that's down there. I see 2 amethyst shards down there. Or we would hit... Yeah, I'm thinking we could probably hit the mine shafts down there. Either the cave or the mine shafts. Either way. So lettuce, tomatoes, mushrooms, go ahead and go down there. Because that way I can get some more... I can get some more stone this way. Watch me just like hit an area of cave that I actually shouldn't hit, and it's all deep slate and stuff. And then I'm like, well, I guess I'm in the deep slate territory. And then I strip mine and I find all sorts of diamonds down here. Because I'm a lucky PS2 freak. Darkness. Then pickaxe-ness. Then stone-ness. Then hopefully we find another mine shaft-ness. So that would be nice if we did. Hello there, whatchamadoodle. Having a brain fart. Granite. Yeah, so granite and amethyst supposedly go together in real life. It's a wonder they didn't do that in Minecraft. But I digress about that, because Pengus. Random eerie noise is random. You know what? I'm going to be honest here, and I'm going to go out on a bit of a limb. I have a feeling the reason why some things were dropped on the stream was because I had my pen too close to the side of my laptop. So it actually wasn't my hand. It was more so my pen, which makes total sense. Not really, though. All right, so is this just a random... What is this here? What is this little section? Is this a random... Oh my gosh, there's iron. And then what's over here? Something I can't get to. Cool. Okay, well, so much for going in this direction. Which eventually probably would have led me to a cave, but seeing as there's random water right here, can't freaking go any further. So hooray. Hooray to the random water. That's fine. It's totally fine. In fact, village number 2 is only 360 blocks that way. Village number 1 is 450 some blocks that way. So there's a part of me that wants to see if we just like strip mine, what would happen. And I think we're going to do a 2x2 block formation, at least for now, until we get to the village area, which I don't know, it might take us a while, to be honest. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just feel like it's the right thing to do. I don't think we're going to be able to take any villagers with us through this random path that I'm making. Besides, I think we're probably going to more than likely run into water. But we do have some copper to pick up here, so that's good. And if anything, we can get some more stone out of it. And if we're lucky, maybe we just randomly connect with another part of the mine shaft that we already explored. And there goes that pickaxe. I don't know. I think I may just, once this pickaxe runs out, I may just kind of give up on going this way. I'd probably call it a stream too, because I am getting tired. My wrist is getting tired. My voice is getting tired. And I'm just getting kind of sleepy in general, so. Doop doop doo, doop doop doo. Yeah, I'm thinking that if we just kind of mine all of this, we could use it to build both of the bridges. And that way, you know, we don't have to traverse too much. And of course there's dirt. Random dirt being in the way. No idea what I'm going to do with this dirt. But it's just here. In my way. It is in my way. Bum 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 bum. Although we are getting some more, what is this? There's diorite, there's granite, andesite. Which I think I would like to have too. Maybe that could be the ceiling somewhere. Or no, actually, in the old enchantment table room, that is the ceiling. So that's actually a good thing. I do want that. I will say this too, if we somehow run into water while going this way, I probably will stop as well. Stop continuing on. Because I see no need in swimming around here. So, we also need to make some more torches. Because we are running low on torches. Well, folks, it looks like we're gonna have to... Oh, you know what? There's a part of me that wants to do something really dumb. And that something is this. Boom. And then we can make some sticks. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. We have more pickaxes now. How do we... Oh, string. That's why that's being lit up. I'm like, why is this thing lit up here when I don't have certain things that I need to make a bow? And yet, actually, I do, because I have string in my inventory. Wowee. Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably not going to go any further once I run out of torches, because I don't want to have this be too dark and then the freaking OBS thinks it's like nothing's going on. How far away are we from the... Oh, we're only 300 blocks away. Which, you know, I mean, if we can get there via an underground passage, that would be great. But if we can't, then... Whoops. Then, hey, I mean, we've got freaking stone in our inventory, and we can, again, like I said, use that stone to make 2 big bridges that go for a long while. In fact, like I said at the beginning of the stream, we need stone to make some stone walls. So I can, you know, block off my area. And no, I'm not going to use my iron pickaxe on the stone here because I want to save that for A, the deep slate, and B, some other stuff, you know, like diamonds and all that. Ooh, speaking of other stuff, there's some iron right here. Hello, iron. Thank you for existing. Ooh, and lapis lazuli, look at that. Hot diggity dog. Some more iron over here. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Of course, my durability on this pickaxe is about to run out here. Yep, there it goes. And we have a full inventory. My goodness. Oh my god. Some more lapis lazuli down here. Lapis lazuli. We need some lapis lazuli. Oh man. Can we get to level 30? Yes, we can. Ha ha. The problem is we don't have enough room. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? I have plenty of dirt. Dirt can go bye-bye. Because I really would like some coal. And the coal is right here. And if I can get the coal, that would be perfect. That would be lovely. I would love to have the coal. So that I can make some more torches. 'Cause I want some more torches. I need some more torches. I like them torches. I'm so happy that we're level 30. At some point, now that I'm at level 30, I know I don't have enough books and such, but in all honesty, I may just go ahead and cave and enchant some things. I know it's the wrong thing to do at this point because I don't have as many bookshelves as I should. But it's gonna be okay, everybody. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. It's not the end of the world. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, so we lit this place up. I don't think it really matters if we go down. So I'm just going to keep on trucking here. We are at 273 blocks away, which is nice. Hopefully we have enough inventory space to pick up this diorite here. Although it's interesting to me because I feel like we're going straight for the drowned ship, but that's like 2,000 blocks away rather than 200. And for some reason I hear bubbles. So I'm assuming we're close to some kind of water area. I'm also seeing the regular stone not get picked up, which means I think we're running out of inventory space. And now I'm also seeing the water drip from the ceiling. So that is definitely an indicator of, oh, snapper dappers. Actually, okay, that stone axe is, you know what? It barely has any durability on it. I may as well just drop it too. So, oops. I guess I could pick up the freaking dirt blocks that are over here. Don't need the stone axe anymore if it's going to have barely any durability on it. There we go. Getting some iron because I like to get me some iron. Boom chakalaka. May as well light it up in here. Then we've got only a few more torches left to go, which is just fine. Because then I can grab the axe. I hear those bubbles, man. There's definitely a magma block nearby. In fact, I'm not sure why the map is saying that this area is lit up, like the ocean's lit up, unless I just, for whatever reason, just like lit up the island or whatever. That may or may not be here. Wow, we are literally right above the amethyst shard. That's pretty crazy. Literally right above the amethyst shard. Do 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 do. Getting some stone so I can build a path. I can also build a wall. Doing some construction on the base, and it's gonna be super great. Okay, hopefully I don't run out of room here. You know, I'm almost tempted as well to put these two together, but they have such decent durability that I don't want to do that. fact, it is dark now. Put down the torch. And luckily for us, we only have one more torch. And if I'm not picking up the stone, which I am not, then I think it might be time to head back to base because I don't have enough inventory space to pick up the stone. Oh, crap. We sprung a leak. God dang it. Alright, well, we sprung a leak right here. I have no idea what is over there, so because of that, I guess we're going to have to stop it here. So, woo. There we go. Let's grab this stone here. Well, that was fun and exciting while it lasted. Barely got to where I wanted to go, but... Whoa, wait a minute. Oh my god, I see another mine shaft. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on, man. God dang it, dude. Well, there are two things then that I want to do. So the amethyst shard is like right underneath us. And what I'm thinking is we could potentially make a little staircase down here. But of course, we need more torches. And I'm not going to go too far down. So that could be our staircase to the amethyst. And then we've apparently got a freaking huge mine shaft in that direction. The problem is there's so much water over in that direction that I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to it. So I'm hoping we probably just need to go a little bit further down. And then we'll be able to hit that. But this is going to be another path to the amethyst. And there's my broken axe over there. I'm not going to pick that up. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, but I am super upset though, because if we had more inventory space, I probably would have been like, oh my gosh, I got to go in that direction. But unfortunately, we don't have enough inventory space. So I think the next time we're just going to have to go ahead and go down into there and see what lies over that way. That way is a dud because water. There's nothing in this direction, apparently. At least in theory, there's not. So, again, the next time we come here, definitely going to have to go down that way. See if we can reach the village, but see if we can also reach a few other things. Is this the way that I came? I feel like it is. Yeah, because that's a dead end. Okay. Otherwise, this area is pretty much done in terms of like mineshaft stuff. Well, there we go. I mean, I guess I could theoretically go down there because I feel like there were more things down there. And I think that's our original mine anyway, with strip mining and all that sort of stuff. All right, so and then I actually don't know what's down this way. The problem that we're going to encounter, though, as soon as we get out here, are all the mobs that are going to boop us. In fact, there's a spider that somehow didn't recognize us. Zombie, though, he's going to come after us like a silly zombie that he is. We're definitely going to have to light up a lot of this area. Clearly, things are not lit the way they should be, which is a darn shame. And there we go. Now, hopefully nobody's dying out here. Is everybody good? We all good over here? All the Skeletors and the donkeys and the regular horses. Ooh, it looks like we get the farm today, too, because all of my stuff is, well, most of it. Oh, there's a zombie. Where is it? Oh. What you doing in the villager house, man? Oh, my God. Well, thanks for the string. Now there's an Enderman whooping around. Oh, there are 3 Endermen around here. 2 of them are up there. Oh my God, is he stuck in my animal farm? Oh, well, he's zooped out of there. Now the question is, if the Endermen could zoop into here, will they drop their balls? Because I would like for them to drop their balls. Oop. There he... okay, well, he's just going to zoop around. Checking out my place. Hopefully he didn't steal that block from in here. So I'm going to be annoyed if he did. Look at all of my chickens. My beautiful chickens. All the piggies. All the sheeps. All of the cows. All of those cows. You know, that'd be really funny if like an Enderman just like decided to whoop his way into my boat there. You know what? I am actually kind of tempted now because I feel like they could, if I look at them, I could probably defeat them while standing in my tree farm. That might be a good idea. Alright, I'm going to put these axes back in here because I don't think we really need them anymore. Let's see, I think we're good with the wood. So the wood can go into here. Dirt can go into there. Got a bunch of gravel, which can go in there. You know what? It may be time to switch from leaf droppings to regular coal, which I kind of don't want to do that because I want to make more torches. I don't know. See, now there's a part of me all of a sudden that wants to make a amethyst block roof. I don't know why I want to do that. Okay, I've got a bunch of stone. That's the tools. Let's go ahead and put the stone in here. So why the heck not? Okay, everything's pretty much done, so we'll put the rest of the stone in here. Which I think at this point we should have enough to actually make make the rest of the floor and then the rest of the tiles. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to make the rest of the tiles because if we're going to be moving, I see no point in doing that. All right, so that's full now. Jeez. 1.5 stacks of freaking fence. And then that's full. Full stack of rail. See, do we actually have 2? Oh yeah, okay, we got the string there and then that string. Okay. Lapis lazuli can go there. Are we... Okay, there's that. There's some coal there. Oops. Sticks can go in there. That can go in there. I guess you can go in there. We'll put that in there. Put that in there. And then... What do we have in the... Okay, we got that copper in there. I may as well just take that out for now. And then see if we can find some more whatchamadoodle, and then I'll just put the raw iron in there. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy, folks. I think I may call it here. I think we did a pretty good stream. Although, you know what? I got to farm. That's what I got to do. We'll go ahead and farm, and then I think we'll call it a stream. And I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. I kind of doubt it, because there are a lot of things going on tomorrow. Primarily me sleeping, because I have not had a sleep in a very long time, and I have no idea when I'm going to have another sleep in like tomorrow. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to get my beauty sleep tomorrow, and I'm super excited by that, because I desperately need it. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Is this thing done already, or did I just miss it? I have no idea. Alright, carrots are next. There's a part of me that kind of wants to move the farm too, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to keep the farms here. Then we'll let Farmer Joe do his thing. Which is why I have the compost thing out in the corner there by the beetroots over there. Because Farmer Joe can do his thing and he can collect all sorts of goodies that I have planted. Hopefully he does a good job at, collecting all the goodies and such. Oh, we got another poisonous potato. It's always fun and exciting. Boop 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 beep beep boop boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. There we go. Then we may as well grab our chicken eggs here. Of course, the pigs are going crazy because I have potatoes in my hand. But I'm not going to farm, or I'm not going to multiply the pigs. If anything, I want to multiply the cows. Because again, I need their leather. So, and I do have wheat. Which in all honesty, I'm not going to use for bread. Alright, moo-moos. It's time to multiply. There we go. Little baby moo-moos. Then once that section gets filled, I'm going to go ahead and slaughter them. You know what? You guys get to multiply too. Congratulations. You guys are multiplying now. Alright, sheep, I think we're good. I'm not going to multiply them anymore. Pigs are good. And then chickens are good too. I think we have enough chickens in here. I mean, you can never have enough chicken, but Yeah, not a lot of animals are spawning around the area, so I figure it's probably time to really multiply those guys. Get them going. Okay. Let's go ahead and put all this lovely stuff in our chests. And then call it a live stream. Yeah, I don't think I can do any more in here. I think we're full on everything, basically. So we're just going to put all this jank in here. There we go. And I think since we have plenty of beetroot seeds and wheat seeds, I may just start putting them in the compost pile. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, in all honesty, I was trying to go for like a treehouse type thing up here. Like an observation deck, but sadly, I think my plan is not to be. For in all honesty, I mean, this is nice, but yeah, I may just make like a third or fourth floor for the new house. and make that the observation deck. I mean, it looks pretty good from here. But yeah, and then a path was going to go from here all the way to there. So there's going to be a connection there, but yeah, I think I'm just going to tear down this whole house and move over to there. And then somehow connect this house to that house. And then we're going to have a huge compound going on right here. And then who knows, maybe I'll build something else over here. I really have no idea. I will still build a path going to the aquariums, though, because the aquariums need to be constructed and built and taken care of. But otherwise, I guess I should probably go to bed here and then go to bed in real life. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Yep, we're good in the inventory. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching the stream. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to the channel, see more of this lovely area here, and see what else I come up with, see what other silly schemes I think of, then yeah, by all means, subscribe. And I'm going to actually make paper out of this now, because I have decided to farm my thing there. And yeah, boom. Thank you all so much for watching. See you guys in the next stream. Sorry for that one random blip in the stream. I really do think nothing can go by where I put my left hand on this laptop, because apparently that's where the Wi-Fi receiver is, and when it gets blocked, stuff happens. So, but thank you all so much for watching. See you all in the next live stream. Until then.